Yo, my people, how na then I like the vid guys, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash that freaking like button, like the vid guys, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, like that damn video, guys, get the likes up, guys. So, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new EPL picture being released. I've seen Chelsea pictures, I've seen cities, I've seen Liverpool, I've seen United. Oh my God, Arsenal are in serious trouble. They are first from August to September. Arsenal are done. If they do not start the Premier League season well, Arsenal finish. They'll be in by October by there's a second international break in October. Arsenal might be in 10th or 11th. I'm not kidding. If they do not start the Premier League season very well, they might be in 11th or 15th. I'm not kidding. That fixture is crazy. That Premier League fixture for Arsenal, I don't know who Arsenal offend, but that fixture is absolutely crazy. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the transfer. Gitten almost done, getting closer. We're gonna talk about Kudus. Again, another name that has come out is Juan Joa Pedro. So we're gonna talk about it too. But before that, guys, please smash the like button, guys. If you are using your TV, press the remote button twice to like the vid. If you are using your mobile phone, please like the vid, guys. If you are using your laptop, please, I beg, press that like button. It is very, very important to like the vid. It's key. Please, guys, smash that freaking like button, guys. You will regret if you like the vid. It's very simple. Just on your TV, like the vid, like the vid. So, guys, smash the like button, guys. We're gonna talk about a lot of transfer, but firstly, I want to touch on the EPL picture. Crazy, have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I saw some of the fixtures. I saw
Let me let me let, let me bring the two pictures out. See, I've seen the picture, the fixture. Chelsea, Liverpool, and I believe Man City are the only team that has an easy picture until I believe December. Arsenal is in serious trouble, bro. Arsenal fixture. Oh my goodness. Arsenal is in serious trouble with their fixture, with the Premier League fixture. I'm about to bring it out now. I'm about to bring it out. Okay, picture. Oh my goodness. That picture is Lord have mercy. How would they, because the problem is if they do not start if they don't start the season very well, it's gonna be a serious problem for them. So where should we start from Arsenal first or should we start from Chelsea first? What picture should we start from?
well, let's
Okay,
finish up with Arsenal then.
let's finish up with Arsenal, right? Let's start with our own first.
Mm.
Okay, this is for the Chelsea one. Okay, this is Chelsea picture. Picture. Okay, okay. Okay, this is our picture. This is our picture here. Have you seen it? Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Fulham. And after that, we go to international break in September. Then we come back, we play Brentford, United, and Brighton. Then the 2nd October picture, we play Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and I believe Sunderland. So looking at the fixture now on the screen now, how happy are you? Are you really confident looking at the fixtures now?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm confident, but one thing I am grateful for is that first four games, the first four games
The
are going
first
to be
six, the
within
first six,
London.
six,
So
six, six. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna take a London derby. Brentford, Fulham, Crystal Palace. I think yes, and West
yeah, but
Ham.
our first game is against Man U.
Yes.
And so that's why I said the
Yeah.
first four games are London games. So that means Chelsea doesn't do much travel. And considering the fact
Mm-hmm.
that I believe we'll be going a long way in the Club World Cup, and then the two
Champions League
friendlies that have been lined up against
the
Milan.
Champions League also is in September. Oh my goodness, it's in September, so it's gonna be complicated, man.
Yeah, so basically, I I guess we've been favored. I'm happy. It's not like last season's fixtures where the one we were playing Manchester
Oh
City.
my god.
So hopefully to be games where the manager will be able to. I know Maresca likes using his best 11, but he will also have
Mhm.
time enough to see how the new signings will work. Isugo, Saab, obviously, and maybe somebody else I'll be coming. So
Kudus, and the rest of the guys. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, so I'm grateful for the line for the fixture.
For the fixtures, right? But
Yes,
I'm happy.
yes.
You know why I'm happy is because yes, as much as APL starts soon, Maresca could rest the player because of because he knows he doesn't want to overplay the team too much. You get what I'm saying to avoid injury because there's UCL in between. I think there's UCL in between Fulham and West Ham. That's where we play our first EPL match. It's gonna be in September. I'm guessing though. I have to check the fixtures. It will be in between September. So he has to rest player Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you have to rest some players. That's why it's very important. The squad depth is important. If you look at our sign, I'm going to touch on the signings too. Kudus, Joao Pedro. So you can't blame the ownership by not getting potentially a new goalkeeper. So you can't blame the ownership not looking at the picture. I'm saying, okay, we need the squad depth here. If somebody, because I say it again, Jackson is going to AFCON in December. Remember that. Look at the picture. Look at the December picture, bro. It's going to AFCON in December, and I'm sure Senegal will go find an AFCON. If Senegal go to the semi-final, Jackson will miss nine Premier League games. He will miss nine. If Senegal are in final, Nicola Jackson will miss 15 Premier League games. 15. Bro, look at it that way. So we have to have enough squad depth. If you go to AFCON, the lap is there. If you buy Kudus, Kudus can play in that wing too. So there's a lot of rotation that's gonna come into the fold. Looking at the picture for me, it's favor us because I'm happy looking at the picture because it favors us a lot. It does really favor us a lot. Now we have to just take it very serious. It's all about whenever matches is in your phone, just win the matches. There is no excuse, just win. Palace win, Fulham win, West Ham win. That's it. The rest of the matches will figure themselves out. Just win your match. That's it. Just win your match. Just win. So looking at the picture now, do you see Maresca prioritizing the APL or Champions League, or do you see him rotating a lot to say, okay, I think I need to rotate a little bit more because of the Champions League? Because it is more than because when you see it now, we need enough squad depth to be able to like go off off runs in the Premier League and also in the Champions League. Remember, there is Carabao Cup. The FA Cup doesn't start until January. So Carabao Cup is even different because now there is home and away in the I think the home and away is in the semis. I think I'm guessing quarterfinal. I'm not mistaken. But there's an home and away in the semis where if you get into the semis in January, you'll have to play home and away. So it's complicated. Yeah, big up. It's complicated. But looking at the fixture now, I'm happy because the fixtures favors us. Palace, Fulham, West Ham before the international break. I'm happy. I'm happy. Those three matches, I'm expecting 9 points. Anything less than 9 points, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm not kidding. I will be pissed off because those are winnable games for us. There is no excuse. Those are winnable games. It's not like we are facing City or Liverpool. These are very winnable games for us to win. There is no excuse for me. There's no excuse. You gotta go there and win. There's no excuse. So crazy. Looking at the first three matches now, how confident are you?
Well, the Premier League holds a really high standard. So even though I am excited for the fixtures, no 3 points is guaranteed. So yes, I am grateful for the fixtures, but the transfer window has been opened. A lot of these teams are on the right side of PSR, so they can
Yeah.
we don't know what kind of opposition will be. Somebody can come in and frustrate you. I mean, even some of the promoted teams can mess up things for people really.
I
I mean,
agree.
like last season, where we saw the upset that Man City faced at the hands of Southampton, who were basically relegated already. So,
Mm-hmm.
while I think it is a favorable fixture, I don't think it's going to be one that will be an easy run for us. However, it is in our best interest to get as many points as we can, because if we do that, then it means, like you said, when we lose players like Jackson in AFCON and then we have a tighter schedule,
Mm-hmm.
we will still have something to hold on to, because surviving December is usually what makes or breaks our season. Like last season, we saw what happened in December. So hopefully we can get enough points to see us through December. But I'm actually happy about the fixture list.
I am happy too. I'm very happy. Looking at the fixture, and I'm happy. I'm very happy. A couple of in between, there's gonna be now. The problem is I don't know who we face in the UCL because the UCL picture is gonna come out in August. I think either before the season, before the UPL season starts, or after that. I don't know who we face yet, but we'll probably have to know that in August. And I think that will be able to judge how Maresca wants to do this. Does he rotate enough or does he less rotation? Because he's been saying it. He wants five wingers. He said it already. He wants five players. Every position has to have two. Right winger two, left wing two, midfield as a number 10. I need two players. The midfield is stacked. It doesn't. It's not even talking about the midfield because the midfield is stacked. Now the defense. How many? I don't know yet. At the moment right now, all we are just doing is buying attack, buying attack. We won't talk much about the defense, which I believe we need to because Cucurella need help. Clearly, clearly capital. Mark Cucurella need help. I beg. Cucurella need help. Oh, I beg. I just God beg you. Buy somebody to help that border. Please. If that guy collapse on the field or get injured, we are finished. We are done. If Cucurella gets injured, just write up the season. I beg. Just write it up. I beg. But overall, I'm happy with the picture. Very happy with the picture. Looking at the picture, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. Okay. Uh, who is this? I don't know. Is he Ralph?
Hello, hello, hello,
Thank you.
hello, hello. That's black power. If you don't mind putting my picture, it's black power. That's black. That's
Thank
black
you. How you
power.
doing? How you
Yeah.
doing? Why do you change your? Why do you change
I'm
your?
good. I'm like I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted to make sure that people know I'm standing up for
Get
black
you.
power.
Thank you. I'm happy with the picture. Looking at the first picture before the international break in September.
hmm
How happy are you?
Um, I'd lie. It's a good list. Do you mind putting it up fuller so I can
Yes,
see?
it's on the screen. It's on the screen. It's on the
Yeah.
screen.
If I'm going
Good.
off memory, the running is quite interesting. You see, the running
Yeah,
is
we
quite
played Crystal
interesting.
Palace, Fulham, and then West Ham United.
No, the start is fine. It's all London derbies, so that'll be interesting. There'll be some tension, but generally that's fine. My issue, I'd like, it's not even issue. The running. So from April to the end of the season
Yeah,
is what?
April we play City at home at the bridge. We play United at the bridge. We play Brighton away. Then May we play Forest at home. Liverpool away at Anfield. Tottenham as well at home.
And
Then
Sunderland.
Sunderland away at
That's
the Stadium of
interesting.
Light.
Now, I'd hope in a very ideal world, I'd hope this this guy in the comment section, man, is anyways. In an ideal world, I hope in a dream world, I hope we'd have the league wrapped up by April. Um, in a realistic world, I'd hope you know, we're contending, and
Mm-hmm.
because that running is quite tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have full faith in the squad. Hopefully to get it done. But the fixture list itself is good. There's no peak like run at any point in
Mm-hmm.
the season really. The December seems okay.
Yeah.
You know, um, but there's Afcon, so from
Mm-hmm.
December onwards, actually, who's the African players? Is it only Jackson? Might only be Jackson.
Only Jackson. Yes, only Jackson. Yes, only
Okay,
Jackson.
so outside of
And
that,
this is the weird scenario because I was checking the list and I saw it. Chelsea posted it on our website. I was trying to find it. Jackson is going to happen in December. If Senegal get to semi-final, is missing is missing 7 games. If they get into the final, is missing 15 Premier League games.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Outside of that, I don't look at the fixture list as there's no point of concern really at all. To be honest, I just think the running is interesting, but I'm not concerned. So yeah,
Mhm.
can't complain.
I'm very happy to looking at the picture. I'm happy to. I'm very very happy, man. Yeah, I'm very happy looking at the picture. I'm very, very happy because like I'm like, yes, at least this is the first time I'm saying the picture is easy. Okay. Those three teams, I'm expecting 9 points. For me, I'm expecting 9 points. I'm expecting those three teams, so I'm expecting 9 points because those are easy teams you should be beating. There is no excuse. There is no those are easy teams you should be beating. It's not like playing Liverpool, City, or who. Those are easy teams you should be beating, though. So, so there is no excuse for me. There is no excuse. But I'm happy though. I'm happy. So let's go to October now. October we play Liverpool at Anfield, Nottingham Forest away, and Sunderland at home. What do you guys think? The October picture after the international break, the second international break.
In October.
Yes, we play Liverpool at home, Nottingham Forest away, then Sunderland at home.
Listen, our Big Six record has to improve, just
Yeah.
generally. So I'm expecting us to more than likely split against Liverpool, regardless of where it comes from. Probably be at Stamford Bridge, we win. After we drop points, but I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned at all, really.
Mhm.
Of course, Chelsea will a team will naturally drop points. I don't know where, but I don't see like there should never be Abdullahi, for example. There should never be a winless month. You
Yes,
get what I mean?
yes, because of the players we signed and everything, I'm expecting us at least looking at the fixture for me. I'm expecting us at least have that momentum going till maybe let me see the fixture. I think we can match Liverpool for me. I'm not worried about Liverpool. We can match them because Liverpool they'll come out and play. They won't defend. They'll come out and play you. We can match them. Where I'm gonna be a little bit, I would say, might be A cups is I think looking at the picture, okay, no, I'm still worried about Tottenham because it's Thomas Frank.
Abdullahi,
I'm a little bit
Abdu-
with because it's Thomas Frank. I'm a little bit not sure because it's Thomas
Abdullahi. Um,
Frank. So I'm like, he's a very good manager because he's a defensive manager. He's a very good manager, but I'm still a little bit. We should be able to beat them. That's me.
Abdullahi, can you hear me?
That's the November picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
There's
can
a
hear you.
guy in the comments. There's a guy in the comments that
Okay,
has a question.
let me read the chat because let me read the chat. Uh, Malik Fafana will be good for. I like him though, but I still want to see more of him though. I really like him. I really want to see more of him because he came on against Manchester United in the Europa League and oh my god, he was good in that match. So I want to see more of him. Big up the Tao said the team will be strong enough to continue the same when the AFCON comes around. Yes, Jackson is only going to AFCON, so we should be fine. We should be fine though. What reinforcements can we get on the market, especially on the wings to challenge this offseason? I'll go for that. I want you guys to go. For me, if you want to get getting done first, for me, I want two wingers. On the left wing, we already have on the left wing already. I don't worry because we have enough on the left wing. But the left one, I want two wingers, and I want somebody to be a backup to Palmer because that brother need the rest. And I think I'm good with the midfield. The defense, I'm not sure with the defense because I still want to see how the new players comes in and gel with the team together. We said Chaluba, I know about that. Okowell, I'm gonna be so the defense. I'm gonna pause a little bit on that at the moment because I don't think we're gonna do too much. My other thing with the defense is Mark Cucurella need help. Please clearly Cucurella need help because that brother has been playing a lot of match. He needs help. That's what I'm gonna look. I'm like, okay, bring me Cucurella's backup, and I think I'm fine with that. If you're gonna give it Gitten and somebody, I don't mind. Gitten and someone, I don't mind because I believe the right footed left winger needs to for me to be able to, especially playing a lot of matches. We're gonna need a lot of what's called a lot of rotation and everything. It will help a lot. So, thank you. What do you think? Also for the wing.
Again, I'd like to thank you, Abdullahi. I first joined your stream 2 years ago, and it's been a pleasure, man. So I want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Crazy E, thanks for joining. I'd like to thank most of the people watching. Thank you as well. Um, I would lie if it was up to me.
Mm-hmm.
If it was up to me, I'd sell all our wingers.
Wow. Except including Palmer.
Not Palmer, because I don't look at Palmer as a winger. Well, he should be, but other than that, I'd sell all our wingers and
Wow.
start again. And start again.
Wow.
Completely start again.
Wow.
That's an ideal world. I know we're not living in that ideal world, I'd lie.
Mm-hmm.
So Noni would probably leave.
Yep.
Neto will stay because we signed him. He's overpriced, and we're paying him one of the highest players on the team. But it doesn't seem
Mm-hmm.
to mean anything to other people. So it looks like Noni will leave, which is unfortunate for him.
Mm-hmm.
You ask me what wingers I'll take. You know how I've been saying Semenyo.
Yeah, but we're not
Um,
getting Tottenham is getting something.
no. No. Wait. Listen, I could
Almost,
dream. I could,
yeah, according to Ben Jacob, Tottenham
I,
Hotspur are willing to pay 70 for Samanya.
I could dream. For
Oh, I
me,
don't know if
it'll
they're going to
be
pay 70 million for that.
for
You see?
me
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, we know this club. We know this club. Gittins is gonna be here. He's gonna be the starter. Him, we'll probably sign, like we said, we probably sign both him and Malik for Fana. But you're asking me, we
Mm-hmm.
should go to the Premier League. Get Semenyo. That guy's more one v one.
Wait. I just saw some tweet now. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord have mercy. Our game against Flamingo on Friday, the referee in 2023-2024, he has handed out 20 red cards in 47 games. We are finished.
I didn't say that, Tal. I didn't say that. I didn't say Noni's all. I didn't say that.
Wow.
He had an
No
awful
comments.
game. He had an awful game against LAFC. He had an awful game. And as we could see, he was playing like he was in a rush. He was in a rush to go to the club. But I didn't say he was awful, please. Like I was saying again, I'll sell all of them. And Buemo is interesting because based on the team, you need
Mm-hmm.
to excel 1v1. Do you understand? I've like so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if that's his bag. I think his bag is more productivity, which I don't mind at all. I was looking at the team.
Mm-hmm.
So we will need someone that cooks 1v1 on the right hand side. I don't know who that is.
We are going for
Um,
Bino, and I think we are going for like
on the right though, on the right.
on the right. I think the club said you are Estaval is coming in. It's Pedro Neto. That's why I'm saying none will get sold because I think Estaval and Pedro Neto will fight for each other.
He was better than
That's
Nelson.
what
Nigga.
I say. So my only worry that is on the right wing, left winger, right footed because we need. For me, we need two, not one. We need two,
We
and
definitely
the
need
back up to
to.
Palmer.
We definitely need to, but I don't enjoy what I'm seeing from Neto or Noni. Generally, I'm tired of it. Like I don't know if someone could in the comments, if Melody, if you could, if you're
I
still
think
watching,
I think I'm still fine with Neto because I want to see how the lab fares before I can judge Neto because now we have a striker now. I'll be able to judge him more. For me,
if
I'll be able
if
to judge him.
if you know, I've watched football for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If we're saying, yo, we need someone we need someone with this for someone to, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah,
If
but
we're saying,
again,
oh,
I think okay,
we're
yes,
in
so
trouble.
sorry. If I'm gonna put between Noni and Neto, I'll possibly pick Neto. Because Neto has shown enough that at least he can actually work for the team and do his best. But with Noni is as if he doesn't even care.
I would listen.
For me, you
I'd
gotta look
flip a
at him.
coin. I'd flip a coin. I'd flip a coin, and I'll be somewhat satisfied. Actually, I wouldn't be satisfied. That's why I'm flipping a coin. But I mean, like it's. I think
Yeah,
Noni should be
we're
the
gonna talk
first
about
winger we sell.
that European
Like
man.
I'm like I don't know if you could ban people from your from
Twitter, right? I think I can do that, yes.
no. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that off stream. But
No worries.
listen, I don't know if anyone in the comments could suggest a right winger that excels at 1v1 whilst being
I
productive.
think Gitten is good 1v1. Fofana is good also too. Malik Fofana is good also too.
I've watched. Listen, Blue Eye said it, and I agree. I've looked at Gittins. For a guy so small,
Mm-hmm.
he does play heavy. Do you get what I mean? He does look. I don't get it. He does look. He looks a bit clunky. Um, can he improve? I'd hope so. Um, but I'd like the goals to win the league.
Yes, I agree. But
Are we
again,
winning the league with Gittins next season? I don't think so.
I'm not sure yet. I have to see what we do after the
Again,
September the
I,
first.
I think I
When
think he only could get 10 goals next season due to team dynamics. But whether or not we'll be able to give him the time, I'd lie remains
I
to
don't
be
know.
seen. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll say Semenyo. I'll say Semenyo, and then
We are not getting
Semenyo,
someone here. We are not.
Semenyo, and then a toss up between um Gittins and Fofana. What I will say is I don't want Kudus anywhere near this team. I said it. I told you I've like I don't want him.
Relax, relax,
I
relax,
cannot
relax.
afford for Kudus to be anywhere near this team. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
Ghanaian. I'm Team Kudus all day for West Ham. He's a great West Ham player. He's a great player for Ghana. I've lied,
But
but
you know we don't have a ball carrier in this team. You know that.
at Chelsea, no,
We
you know
do
what
not
the
have a ball
problem is? I've
carrier.
lied is we watch Kudus
Mm-hmm.
as
Mm-hmm.
fans of the game. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a bit different. If you're
Mm-hmm.
watching Kudus for your team and this guy doesn't release the ball on time, or he's dribbling with his head down and doesn't pass,
Mm-hmm.
or he
Mm-hmm.
takes a stupid shot, which he's prone to doing, I can't watch that.
I agree with you, but again, you know, a profile like Kudus is very important in this team because the only player that have been a ball carrier in this team has been Matthew Kovacic. We do not have that players in the team anymore. We don't have it. We don't.
If the club was serious, you'd again,
They are looking
as
at
a football.
Rogers, they're looking at Rogers, Kudus, and Joao Pedro. Though.
Oh my, Carney's at home. Carney's at home. Carney's at home. You don't need to. You
For
can spend
you,
that money elsewhere. Carney's at home.
for you.
Carney's at home. Like I don't unless something's going on in training. Unless Maresca, please, I don't get it. Like, uh, and I know it's a clear lake decision. I know it's a clear lake decision that's being pushed. Um,
You know, it's not clearly that it's by the player. It's Joe Shield. You know that.
that what?
It's Joe Shield. It's not even clear. People say clearly. Joe Shield has. Do you know how many power Joe Shield has in Chelsea?
Does he decide who we're selling? Because I would,
Yes,
I would,
he
I would
does.
say you don't need to buy. Why are we looking at Morgan Rogers when we have Carney? I
No,
respect Morgan
Morgan
Rogers. Don't get it
he will
twisted.
do way more. Though. I know you're talking about Kenny, but Kenny is not fit. Connie is not fit enough, so we just give me more.
Carney was playing for Dortmund most of the like.
I know.
I listen. I respect Morgan Rogers. I think he's a good player. I do. He's the best option out of him, Pedro, Kudus for me. But
Mm-hmm.
Chai Abdullahi, Chai.
Because okay, I'm torn because you know me very well. I'm a huge fan of Mohamed Kudus. You know me very well. My love for Kudus is there, but because I always say this, I believe in environment being better for players to perform. I believe if Kudus come to Chelsea for me, it will perform. And why I say it will perform is because I said this in last year. Sometimes permanent rest. Especially when you are playing Thursday, Friday, where you have to perform on the benches. Especially because I'm looking at our fixtures now. No big fixture for me until November. I'm looking at our fixtures that if I put Palmer on the bench, Emily, why is Palmer on the bench? Why not Palmer? No, there is a replacement who can play his positioning.
Ab-
Stop crying. So I want the
Abdullahi,
situation where it's gonna happen.
Abdullahi, I agree with you, but
Mm-hmm.
I agree with what you're saying. But I would say this because we've experienced it last season,
Mm-hmm.
right? Whatever people want to say about Felix, I've completely soured on Felix. I'll just say that as an aside. But whatever you want to say about Felix, right? Maresca didn't use the guy like that. So if we
At
sign a
all.
backup,
You know, at all.
is he gonna get used
Mm-hmm.
like that?
No, okay. This is it. Now. I think if it's not a backup to Palmer, it will play. It will play more because Palmer will be able to. And sometimes in some matches, you might switch a staff out to a left wing where it might play on the left wing and that play. So it depends. Malaysia will, because he's been saying it based on what Ben Jacob has been saying. Also, I think David Wilson also said this on some of his soft script on Athletic that Malaysia were five wingers, so I can be able to rotate. And I'm like five wingers. And I went through this soft stand. I'm like
These
five
guys are
wingers.
bastard.
You want
Sorry, I'm
two,
lying. Sorry.
you want two right wingers, two left wingers, and a number 10 that's gonna be a backup to Palmer. And I'm like, that's not bad. Which tells me that it's looking like that you're gonna play Champions League. The Carabao Cup is there. FA Cup is in January. The Premier League matches. We need to rotate in some matches because the players are human beings too. They're not robots. So you might have to rotate some players. You might not be happy about it, but you have to. This is Chelsea Football Club. You have to rotate to be able to keep the player fresh. That's why I'm happy with our midfield because our midfield is stacked. I am so happy. Lavia, Criteria, Sugo, Santos. Four players, I'm good. Those four players, I'm good because we are stacked there already.
I'm gonna wait because I hear you. I was like, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna wait because I thought we had good depth last season. It turns out it wasn't good.
Until Lavia gets injured.
Yeah, I thought we had good depth until Lavia. I don't even Lavia. I'm not even like this. Lavia. I don't trust. I'll say it like that. So when he
Because
earns
of
the
the
trust,
injury. Mhm.
I trust his talent, but I don't trust his availability. So he's a player I'm not thinking about. But when he's healthy, or I'll be like, oh yes, Lavia said nice. Do you get what I mean? I'm not gonna say because I haven't seen him like that. Asugo, I hope he's good. So we'll see. Maresca trusted him to come on, so that's a good thing. Andre Santos, the club is moving a bit shady on that
I think he will
situation.
play on Friday because what's called Simon Johnson from the Athletic just confirmed that Maresca will rotate his 11 on Friday because he said it's gonna define because FIFA said you can't rotate player, you have to play your person. But Maresca said no because because of the condition and also because of a lot of stuff. He said the players need rest and he said he's gonna do an heavy rotation on Friday against Flamengo.
I
Heavy
hope
rotation.
so. I hope so because
Yeah, it's
I
confirmed
was
already.
I,
It's confirmed already. Heavy
yeah,
rotation.
good because I was looking at the LAFC game and I was more excited for the subs. I'd lie. I can't even lie to you. Like I wanted
I
to
agree.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see Asugo. I wanted
The
to
only
see
player I don't want to see is
Santos.
Fukuku. Why is Fukuku still playing? Why? I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I think it's to get the bread up. I think it's to get the interest up. But I'd lie.
Stop.
There's a small part of me that is. I'd lie. There's a very small part of me.
Mm.
Actually, it will work. Like I don't think Kunku and Maresca. I don't think that's. Do you get what I mean?
I think the problem, okay, because I've done some analysis when I kind of watch and analyze and I kind of sit down. My problem with Fukunku is if he goes to other clubs, I think he will play very well. But under Maresca is a very, how do I put it? He's a very stubborn and a detailed manager. And you can see it in his team a lot. He's a stubborn and a detailed manager. And when you're coming from a school of Pep Guardiola, you know what you're going to expect. Every Guardiola student are very stubborn. Ateta, stubborn. Maresca, stubborn. Company, same thing. So, like, when you're playing when you're like Maresca, Pep Guardiola student, you're going to be stubborn because you're going to be dealing with details. Maresca is a very detailed coach. And I'll say it again, NK. I don't think Robert Sanchez will start the Premier League season. He might get sold. I just have that weird feeling. He might get sold. But I think what Chelsea want to do is if they can recruit enough money for Petrovic, if they can sell Petrovic with a better money for Petrovic and ship out maybe Felix and Nkunku, then I think they'll be able to revisit the goalkeeper situation. But we'll see.
Because Nkunku,
Mhm.
I don't see how you're getting anywhere close to what we spent on this
My
guy.
problem is what Chelsea are demanding for. You are demanding for 60, 70.
I don't see a club that's spending that much money on.
Who is paying that? I don't know. Stop,
It, it,
man.
it, 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 I hate to say I'd lie. It seems like it'll be in our best interest to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just don't see how he works with this team at this point anymore. But I don't see how we're getting that money for him at all. Like the way it's looking, I'm like, we'll be lucky to get 30 more for this guy.
It's possible.
Seriously.
Sometimes sometimes you have to lose money. Though. You have to be able to lose money. It's very important. You got to lose money, man. You have to be able to lose money. If you do not lose money, then how do clearly sometimes need to learn. Sometimes they need to learn also. So sometimes they have to learn. They have to learn the hard way, not the easy way. They have to learn the hard way. You have to lose money. You don't lose money. How would you learn?
Mm.
You have to lose money sometimes. So we'll see how the transfer goes. But looking at the fixtures. I'm happy. That's what I'm saying. As much as it is the first 3 games, I'm expecting 9 points. I'm expecting 9 points. The first 3 games, I'm expecting 9 points. But you don't need to play scintillating football. Let's get 3 points. That's it. That's it. Let's get 3 points. That's it. Let's get me 3 points. That's it. If you get me 3 points, that's fine. Let's get 3 points. Get 3 points and you move. Because those are easy fixtures for you to be able to win. Those are winnable fixtures. Very winnable. So I'm expecting 3 points. I'm like Fulham, West Ham, Crystal Palace. You should be able to win. The Palace might be tough because they might want to go defensively because now they're in the Europa League now. So Oliver Glasner by a little bit. I'm like, let's see. But I'm expecting 3 points. That's my expectation. And I'm looking at the team. Then I have nothing else to say than expecting 3 points. Let's look at other teams. I want to check the Arsenal one. NK by September or October. Arsenal by being 15 in table.
If they don't behave properly, I would lie.
Okay, I'm looking at their fixture. By September, October, Arsenal finish. If I'm looking at their fixture, they literally just killed them. They just killed Arsenal. They just killed them. Let me see that. Where's the picture? Where's the Arsenal picture? Let me find it. Okay, I've seen it. Okay. Oh my goodness. They just finished Arsenal. If you look at the Arsenal fans are ranting, bro, it's speak for them. It's speak. By September, Arsenal might be done. Bro, they might be done. So this is Arsenal picture. And you can look at the picture. The first Premier League matches, they travel to Old Trafford. That's the first match. Second match, Leeds United. Third match, they play Liverpool. Their fourth match, Bournemouth. Look at it again. Okay, so
No, the fourth match is first. The fourth match is first.
Nottingham Forest. Look at it. Man United, Leeds, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City, and Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's a tough first 6 games. I don't think Forest will be the same. But even then, Newcastle away? Yeah,
Newcastle away. Yes, away.
It's tough. I would lie. It's tough.
Yep. Newcastle away. They have Man City at home at the Emirates Stadium, and they play Nottingham Forest at home.
Say Chico wants the link. I'd lie. Say Chico wants the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want me to DM you the link? Let me just put the link on the chat. Okay. Yeah, here's the link. The link is there. Looking at the fixture link now, they are fucked. If Arsenal doesn't start well, bro, they are finished. They need to start that well. Look at their fixtures. Let's look at their fixtures. Their first 6 matches. Oh my god, it's like they're planning for them. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. United, Leeds, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City, and Newcastle. Bro, that's big, man. That's big. Including Champions League matches also too. In between that, bro. In between that, there's Champions League match. In between that, there's Carabao Cup. In between, there's Carabao Cup in between, there's Champions League in between.
When's the first Champions League game?
I think it's gonna be between August or September. I have to see the schedule for. My guess is gonna be September, but I don't know. I have to see the schedule. The schedule is not out until August. That's when the Champions League schedules come out. They will be able to know. At the moment right now, I don't know yet because the schedule is not out yet. But the schedule should be out by August. We'll be able to know. But actually, looking at their fixtures, oh my goodness, it's like the main Arsenal, man. It's yeah. Looking at the fixture, bro. Whoa. Where do you see them getting 3 points here?
Who, Arsenal?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't. Arsenal had a tough start. Arsenal, I have to wait and see because Arsenal had a tough start to the season this year and they did okay. So I know every year is different. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait because they had. No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm lying. I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't think. I think Arsenal. I don't know.
It's a tough situation to be at. Looking at the fixture right now, it's very tough. It's very, very tough. Looking at the fixtures already. The EPL fixtures, bro, brother. That fixture is absolutely, especially their first match at Old Trafford, bro. The problem is you don't know which United are coming up. You don't know which United are going to turn up with this. You don't know. The second match against a lead, the relegation, it just came up. We don't know how they're going to play. And after that, the following weekend, you play Liverpool. Bro, you play the defending champion. It's going to be tough, man. It will be tough. And after the international break, in between that, you play a UCL match where you come back again, then you go to international break and you come back. You play 3 matches in a row. City, Newcastle, in a row. That's kill, man. That's kill. And Nottingham Forest. Just imagine that. Imagine that. If they don't start the Premier League season well, oh, they're gonna be in serious trouble, man. Serious one. Serious one. Chico, yeah, I sent the link out already. I don't know if you got the link, brother. The link is there, bro. I don't know whether, for me, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but we have to wait and see because especially the picture being out now, very interesting, very, very interesting, very, very interesting, very interesting. So let's look at some of the transfer that has been going out a little bit. Firstly, your percentage on getting by not getting the percentage.
Oh, percentage. I think it's 70%.
70%.
Yeah.
I would say 85 though. I'll say 85.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting them. It looks like we're getting them.
I would say 85 though because you can see it clearly wants to come. Chelsea clearly wants to buy him. I would possibly say 85 for me though. I'll say 85. Then if it comes in, we have to see what it's gonna do in terms of the wingers we have at the moment. I have to say it's gonna do, but I'll probably say 85. And it's good though because if it doesn't play the club work, it's gonna just be in the squad. That's not a problem for me. Like I'm like, okay, if it's gonna be part of the squad, I have no issues with that. He will be able to understand what the manager wants and everything, integrate himself into the team, no issues. But I would also love, for me, I would love a winger in the Club World Cup. Just get me someone for the Club World Cup because that left wing is horrible. Oh my goodness, that left wing is absolutely horrible, man. So no, yes,
No, this guy is not sick. This guy is not sick. This guy. Wait, if he's done that, then he's done the same as Neto. You know what? Let me not even do that today. Let
I
me not
have to
even.
check this. I have
I'm
to check and
lying.
see.
Let me not even.
I have to check and
Let me
see.
not even do
So,
that today. Seriously.
getting for me is a five. Is a five. Then, for
He
Kudus,
was a reaction. I'm not. I'm
what
not
are you
sure.
giving Kudus? Are you giving Kudus any chances? Because we've spoken to West Ham. We'll do a player swap deal. West Ham said they won't cash because they have a PSL problem. West Ham and Aston Villa have a PSL problem. They have to sell one of their big stars. So Aston Villa probably sell Emiliano Martinez instead of selling Roggers because Martinez, United want to buy Martinez and replace him with Andre Onana. So they're looking at Martinez. So either Martinez or Roggers, Villa will sell one of them. Then I think West Ham will have to sell Kudus because they have to be able to recruit money. They need money for PSR.
I can't. I can't. I'm a huge Kudus fan, but I'm not a fan of him at Chelsea. I don't need because I'm like, you know what Chelsea fans are like
I know, I
generally.
know.
But even then, on Kudus, I would agree. That ball, that over dribbling,
Mm-hmm.
that over drib, that over
Mm.
that over dribbling. I'm gonna focus on the stream. I would like me and you. That over dribbling, it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's nah. I can't do that, bro. I can't advocate for that, man. I
But
can't.
sometimes you need to kind of situation because especially when you play low block, you need a ball carrier. We don't have a ball carrier. Into.
I get
We
the
don't have
I get the need for that sort of profile.
Mm-hmm.
Just not. I don't know who would be ideal, but not Kudus. Um,
Do you prefer Morgan Rogers or Kudus?
I ooh 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 yo. I don't. Oh.
Because Rogers and Kudus for me, both of them are exactly fit what I want in terms of the Chelsea setup. But why
They're
I would
both
edge
similar though.
a little bit.
They both like they have a over dribbling thing about them. And Morgan Rogers is a bit more like actually, you know what? People use the attitude thing at certain players at this club. So I'll say there's a bit more of an attitude there. You know what I mean? There's a bit more of a yeah. Like with Kudus, I
Why
thought
I
Kudus was
but
so unproductive
the issue
last
is why
season,
we
man.
get Kudus is because I know we have the lap now, but sometimes the lap also need to rest. If Justin go to AFCON, we might have to play somebody as a number nine,
Do you do
which
you
I
know
think Kudus can do.
do you know the one thing I would say actually, do you know the one reason why I would say Kudus
Mm-hmm.
ahead of potentially Morgan Rogers? The guy could shoot from
Mm-hmm.
outside.
Yes.
The guy could shoot from but again, don't be a stupid I'm like, you know what I mean?
I know,
Don't
I know, I know, I know. But I said, but look at, but because for me, I'll possibly edge it to Kudus because why I say that for me, why I say I'll possibly edge it to Kudus is when I look at the kind of way Kudus play for me, I know in terms of low block, I know I will get Kudus off my feet because I know he will commit players to get fouls. We can easily get like a free kick or like a corner kick or something like that. I know that for fact. I also know that sometimes when things are difficult, I know Kudus can shoot. Okay, we don't have a shooters in the club. We do not have someone that can even do. I want to see a player that can give me top base, cut, shoot, cut.
yeah.
shoot. I don't feel like we don't have it. Mohamed Kudus can do that for me. I've seen him do that a lot. Kudus can do that. He
Yeah,
will
he
bring
could no,
one,
he
two,
can.
three, and he will shoot. I'm like, yes, this is my kind of player. We don't have it in Chelsea. How we going pass, 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 pass. That's it. I'm tired. Somebody should be able to get the ball, beat one, two players, and shoot. Shoot. It's not
Signing
difficult.
could
Kudus will
foul
do that. I know
irons.
that for fact. Mohamed Kudus will do that for fact for me. He will do that. I know that for fact. He will do it. He will dribble one, two, and he will shoot. He, a lot of people might not like it, but Kudus will shoot. He will shoot.
I'd like
Mm-hmm.
foul irons said signing Kudus would be like signing Saint Maximan a couple of years ago. It
No, no,
sounds
no,
like a good idea, but
no, no,
probably
no, no,
won't
no, no,
work.
no, 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 no. Okay, so I would love you to come to the show. We can have that discussion. But Alexander Maxima for me, it dreams as if he doesn't have brain. That's how we dribbles. Mohamed Kudus dribble with purpose because I know how good Mohamed Kudus is. Yes, he's playing for West Ham, but look at that West Ham team.
Yeah,
It's not really a good team. In Ajax, go and watch Ajax very well with Kudus and Ajax. You know that he's a talented player. That's how good of a player Kudus is. That's how good of a player. I see. Kudus is a talent, and I never disagree with it. That guy is a baller. You put him in an environment where he will thrive. Kudus will show up. He never hides. That's why I like him a lot. That's why I'm edging him a little bit ahead of Morgan Rogers. Because I know for one thing for fact is you get Kudus into the ball, you get into the ball, you shoot. Rogers sometimes doesn't shoot. He wants to like, what? Dribble, a little bit just. But Kudus will shoot because he's shooting his purpose, his dribble is purpose. So Maximan doesn't have the brain. If he dribble you, Maximan shoot, he will pass. Maximan pass, he will shoot. That's who he is.
You know, because people are excited to see Esteval. If it's me personally, I don't want to see him next season, and that's not because I don't think he's good. I just that pressure. You don't like. He needs to come in and know like you could. I hate to say it, but he needs to come in and know that he could chill. You don't need to.
But okay, Yamal is 17. If you are good enough, you are old enough. That's my own logic.
Yeah,
if you are good enough,
he's not.
I know. But I'm saying I'm looking at the age. It's 18 already. If you are good enough, you are old enough. I mean, I'm looking at. I'm like, if you are good enough, you are old enough. If you are good enough, show how good of a player you are. For me, if you are good enough, you are old enough. Okay, I'll say it again. This is my first time officially watching Estaval last week when I watched when the FIFA Club World Cup. I've been watching, so I don't like the cup because I don't rate players based on comps. But bro, I sat down for 90 minutes plus to watch Estaval play. That boy can actually play football. I am not kidding. Pedro, Neto, and Noni, it's time to pack your bag. I am not kidding.
Were you impressed? Because
I was very okay. For 60 minutes that he played, I was very impressed. I saw something I haven't seen from Neto and Noni for a very long time. Beat opposition one-on-one. Estaval do it. He does it on the right wing, he does it on the left wing. He puts us in the middle. He gets him the ball, the final pass is there. He gives him the ball, he dribbles, he passes, he shoots. He goes on the left wing, he shoots one-on-one, he beats you. Noni cannot do it. He cannot. It's not considered enough. Pedro just run. Where are you running to, brother? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? But it's actually different because you know him very well. If you get on the ball, it will like because people talk about Brazilian player always have this in them where you know they have this flair in them. But again, he's young. I always say this something about young players. When you are good, how do I put it? Yamal is 17. He's good enough. He's old enough. You are good enough. You are old enough. So you should be able to. Nothing should be able to repair you and say, you are playing in the PL, yeah. You're gonna get scrutinized, yes, because you are playing in the biggest league. As a situation, people wanted to show. You gotta show up. There is no hiding about it. You have to show up. You have to. There's no hiding. That's why I'm being harsh on Noni because he has that talent, but he's behaving as a superstar, which is not even a superstar for me.
Who told you he's not a superstar? Who told you he's not a superstar? Because you believe in your head.
He's not.
You believe in your head that he's not a
He's
superstar.
not. He's not. I'm sorry. He's not.
This is the reason why this boy is surviving on this team. Is because he has an ego. I don't want soft players all over the place. No. You come here and you want to kill. Everybody's criticizing Noni, but for some reason, why is he showing up in every game? Can somebody please tell me, did he bribe Maresca? Why is he in every game? On top of that, he's playing international football. As a matter of fact, bring back Kani Chukwuemeka. I saw this boy play a couple of minutes for Dortmund, and he can do better than a lot of our players in that midfield. Bring back Kani. Listen, apart from the way he holds the ball, the way he runs into space, a lot of players in our team can't do that. And he has the height.
Hey, Blue Eyes, have you been watching? I said I
No, I
don't know
just jumped on
what's
now.
going on with Carney, but I'd keep him. I would.
Oh,
Still
big
to
time,
this day.
big time. No, me, I wasn't going to keep him till that game against Dortmund versus who did they play? They played
They played.
yeah,
They
I'm
played
like
a South American team, no?
yeah, they played against Thiago Silva.
Fluminense, yeah.
Fluminense, thank you.
Yeah, South American team.
And the guys, man, the way the boy hold ball, I'm like, nice. This boy can ball, man.
Did you see Gittins?
I'll take him over Gittins. You know why? Gittins, do you think Gittins plays one leg or two legs?
But the problem
I
with
didn't
Gittins
watch
is
the game, Blue Eyes. I can't.
I watched the highlight, Blue Eyes,
I watched the
and
game. I watched that game.
I watched the highlight, but I think I always say it's about young players. It's all about the environment. I was having this conversation with NK about Kudus. People want to bash Kudus and just cut his head off. The problem is not even Kudus; it's about the environment.
I'm lying. You've got comments, so you've got comments.
Let me read the comments.
Abdullah.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Okay, there. I'm like, come on, this sign. Might see everybody with yours. I know.
Okay.
Abdullah, I saw the game live, bro.
There you go.
Yeah,
You go.
I actually got a big up from Kopama, so Kopama is now my new favorite player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That
came
game was
over.
Atlanta, you did?
I go into I just entered yesterday. Yeah.
Correct.
I saw the game live. I saw them warm up. I was like pitch side, man. I saw all of them. Let me tell you, I got some inside scoop, bro.
What is the inside scoop?
Let me tell you, man. Some of that don't need. Let's be honest. That wing play, both Neto and Noni, they're terrible.
I don't know about that, man. I really don't know about that. Who?
Blue eyes. Let me tell you. Blue eyes. Let me tell you now. I will be factual with you. If Chelsea don't sign two wingers, Chelsea will not make top 4 next season.
Bullshit. They are going to sign
Pedro.
Pedro balances that attack with two wingers.
No,
with Noni and this guy.
Let me tell you what I will tell you what I saw. You might like it, you might not like it. I will tell you what I saw.
Hit me. Let me hear.
Okay. First of all, I will start from Sanchez. Sanchez handling is terrible. But his ball distribution. Wait! I'll tell you what I saw.
Okay, go ahead.
I was there for 3 hours. I came an hour before before they came out to warm up. I was there. I watched all their training. I will tell you what I saw. I will tell with clips self. If you want to slide later, I can send you clips.
You saw him live once, and all of a sudden you're jumping.
No. I will tell you what I saw personally. His ball distribution is not as bad as everyone say it is.
It's good. Don't say it's not as bad. It's very good. Because you're saying it's not as bad, you don't want to criticize the guy.
Okay. I think his ball distribution is actually decent.
Okay.
Which is what I thought he lacked before.
Okay.
His ball distribution, everyone. I think that's the main point. Everyone is what I saw that day. I think is passing the way he was panging it before the game. I was like, okay, this guy is actually not. No, not. I said before the game. Like it's passing accuracy. That's what I'm saying.
Our Stamford Bridge is a different vibe.
it might be the pitch, but that's a different.
He didn't concede any goal towards the end of the season.
I think overall, I don't. This is what I saw. I'll just tell you what I saw. Overall, I don't think Chelsea will be too pressed and going for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you.
So I know a lot of Chelsea fans won't be happy to hear this, but I don't think Chelsea will be too pressed going for a goalkeeper.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to break it up to you. Like the way this guy was romancing themselves, I don't think. If it happens, it will be probably like a 50 million goalkeeper or someone cheap that they can still bench in case that Sanchez.
Exactly.
It won't be a big name. So that's the fact. So let me move on. So that defense. I think Tosin played a really good game that day.
Tosin is a very good player. He's a very good
That
player.
I was very impressed. I was very impressed with him. It was the way his height, the way he was commanding
Yeah,
the defense. It was. I'm actually really impressed. Tosin was very good. Was very good.
I'm not surprised. What about my
Uh,
boy?
Levi was good.
Oh,
Levi was good. Levi was good.
Cucurella. Let me say this. Let me say this.
yeah,
Out of all the fullbacks Chelsea have, there's no fullback they have that knows how to invert more than Cucurella. And let
exactly.
me tell you the point why Cucurella, why Cucurella knows how to do that job. Cucurella don't misplace pass very often.
He does a simple
he,
thing.
he does the simple thing. And let me tell you, that guy is the most annoying guy you can find on the pitch.
Why?
The guy,
Bro,
eh,
you know that is, you know that is,
it
that
played against an
that is,
18-year-old
that
kid
is a
and he
total man.
kept kicking that boy. That
That
guy
means
is a fucking. I'm
that
telling
means he's
you.
doing something right. That means he's doing something right. If you're
Let me tell you one thing a lot of people don't see about Cucurella. He is that guy that everyone doesn't want to play against and you is a joy to have on your team. I
Mm.
actually spoke to one of like the LAFC fan, and he was telling me, man, that guy, like anytime they touch Cucurella, he will act as if he's dying, but he will be kicking the. I was just looking at this guy. I was like, this guy is a menace, man. I was
I was
really
wondering
surprised,
why.
man. I was even
Hey,
with like the camera. There's some things the cameras don't show you. And when the camera pans out, you kick that boy. I was like, Cucurella.
Wow.
And I really
he
like
gets
him.
booed everywhere he goes.
He
He
gets
gets
booed
booed
everywhere he
everywhere he
goes.
goes.
Every
I
time.
Yeah.
love that. I
And
love
it's
that.
for that. He's like that bad guy you need in that team.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, no, but no, Jesse are not even looking for a left back.
Talk about
They're
let's
the
talk
Thank
about
you.
missing
I
no
one.
no.
thank you,
Talk
Mr.
about
K.
Enzo
Because
Fernandez. Let's talk
I
about
am
Enzo
worried.
Fernandez.
Blue eyes, blue eyes.
I'm still going there. I'm still going there.
Blue eyes. Ever since you have mentioned Fernandez, Team Black have not come here, and I've tweeted him. I've sent him a DM. You are hearing me, Team Black. I've said it already. I dare you to come here.
Come
You
back
must
and let's talk
apologize
about
publicly to Fernandez.
you have
You
to.
must do a public apology to
You have
him.
to.
You have been approaching that guy for a very long time.
The
You must
best player on that
apologize.
the best player on that team for me.
You
The
must
best
apologize to Fernandez. You must.
Hi,
It's
the
a
best
must.
player on that team for me, man. Do you see the instinct on the way he executed that goal? Anyway, K, you were there live, so I can't even you saw the way he snuck into that 18 and crashed and scored that goal. What I saw on
Yeah.
TV was beautiful. I'll let you go ahead.
I would say this about Enzo and Lavia. They are two different players.
Talk about Enzo. Don't talk about Lavia. Let's talk about Enzo. Forget Lavia. What's your problem? Talk about Enzo.
No, I'll tell you what I noticed. I'll tell you what I noticed. During that first half, when Lavia was there, the game has more. There was more control.
We didn't get goals.
We scored one. We scored
Yeah,
one.
okay, yeah, we scored one. And that was thanks to Jackson.
Thank you. Say it again,
It was
please.
thanks to Jackson. It had nothing to do with Lavia. So anyways, go ahead, K. K, go ahead. K, go ahead.
Go ahead, okay.
No,
It's like,
listen.
go ahead, though.
This guy will keep on bashing Noni in the comments. It's fine. No problem. Look.
No, listen. Noni has made it. Noni has made it. Noni has made it, man. I'm his
Yeah,
biggest.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Blue Eyes, we still
Oh,
need to
well,
get
sorry, Jay.
10
I'm
goals,
lying. I'm
guys.
Yeah,
lying.
yeah,
Can you
We
hear
need
me?
to get 10
yeah, we
goals.
can hear you. Go ahead.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
See, one thing about Enzo, Enzo doesn't get enough credit though. That guy has improved massively. Like, and this is like the third time I'm watching him live. Like the first couple of times I wasn't impressed. One thing about Enzo, man,
Thank you. Uh-huh. I want to hear this. Talk
the
to
guy
me,
is
my
on
brother.
something else,
He is.
bro.
He is. He is.
He
He
is
is.
on something
He's
else.
a beast.
Like
He's a beast,
And
though.
guys, remember something.
the way
Ever
he's
since
arriving
Maresca
in
made
the
him their
box
center
now.
captain,
The way
ever
See,
since
I'm,
they make him
see,
a center captain,
let me say this real
something
quick.
changed
Let
in
me
him.
say this real quick.
Right.
When the lap had that ball,
Hey,
Enzo was not even in the box.
no, that's what I'm saying. Very lazy player. Very
A
lazy
lot
player.
of people did not see it.
No, I don't see him, my brother. I don't see him.
A lot of people did not see it. As soon as the lap had that ball and he just crossed that, the instinct was just like, let me run into the, like it
Exactly.
wasn't, he just ran like boom. Even the defenders was like, they don't even know where it came from. So my brother,
Wow.
what thing I would say about Enzo,
Yeah.
I don't care anything. I don't care about if you can mark, if you can. No. I don't care about that. If you keep scoring and keep
Ah,
assisting,
my
I don't.
brother,
I don't
my
care much about
brother.
the rest.
Thank you, my brother. What else do you need?
You have to start
So
telling from the match.
because
Pedro will
like,
not
I,
matter.
What
I
else
was
do you
look
need?
I was looking at stats this season. They say he probably has like 10 goals, 16
No,
assists or something like
he has
that.
14, no, 14, no, he has 14 assists and 10 goals.
Yeah,
10 goals and
something like that.
yeah, 14 assists and 10 goals.
That we are still saying the same thing.
So then
So
again, 14 assists.
Yes,
Hey,
14 assists and 10 goals this season.
he's starting to pull Kopama X number and
I'm telling you,
he's playing way deeper. So let's
Mhm.
we have to start giving him credit. Well, it's
please.
probably gonna take a while for people to start saying it, but we have to start giving this guy the credit
Yeah,
he deserves. Not just that, his leadership too. He is very vocal.
he
He is
is.
very vocal.
He is.
He's not one of those players that hide between
Yeah,
behind.
as
Yeah,
you know what I noticed with him, he has the same build as Maradona. Pull their two picture, you go see the same build. So you can't really bully the guy on the field. You can't.
yeah,
You go
but
make
during warm up, and when they came out, Enzo is not one of those guys that you can tell fashion sense. He had like two earrings. Yeah, he probably has makeup on and some shit. I'm like,
oh
damn,
boy,
what's this
very
guy
lazy.
doing?
Like I said to you guys, give me one lazy. I'll take one
But
lazy player.
when it comes to football, you know he's there. You know he's
I,
there. You know he's
the other thing I wanted to point out, the other thing I wanted to point out,
Yes.
man, what Blue Eyes usually say, like the lazy players are usually the best players. Kopama are lazy, man. God damn.
Like,
Bless, you don't realize it. The number of times that guy just carry hand, put for waist.
are you serious?
I swear to God, I have the clip on my phone more than 50 times. He will just carry hand, put for waist. Very lazy.
lazy, lazy players are the best.
Let me tell you, they are very lazy. But let me tell you, once Kopama undo that ball,
Yeah,
forget. I was more impressed I was more impressed about Kopama than any player on that pitch.
yeah,
It
he
was by
played
far
well. He played well.
it was by far the best player.
I was shocked. This is the kind of game that if Kopama can play every game, or at least 7 out of 10,
Like that.
he's world class. He's world class.
It's gonna crack that real fast.
Absolutely.
And lastly, like I said,
No, so
okay.
Chelsea need
Laugh. We haven't
wingers.
talked about the
I
laugh.
said Chelsea need wingers. They cannot go with
you don't trust.
Noni,
You don't.
Noni and Pedro Neto. And this guy changed something. A lot of people don't realize it.
Oh,
But Noni and Pedro Neto just hugged the touchline this time. Oh. It didn't do the inverting nonsense. So
and
that
you know
but
why?
a lot of people didn't realize. Probably you guys are watching on TV. Like once Chelsea are in possession,
Yeah.
those two don't even come to go on come play.
No
No, they just stay on that line. They
pressure on the
hug the
defense.
touchline.
Pressure.
They
Yeah.
hug so just to like make the pitch. I think it's actually a good tactics going into next season. But if you're gonna use that tactics, you need wingers that can beat fullbacks. And those two struggled real bad against doing that,
Yeah.
No,
doing
only
that
Doing
this.
this.
stuff.
It was only for this game, and it's simple. Why they didn't really struggle is they were adjusting to a new system. You know what the new system is?
I was okay. If we said they are adjusting, but
Yeah.
what I saw was just
Let me tell you.
they
Let me
had
tell you.
trouble beating their men.
No, let me tell you why
Blue
it
eyes, your
was.
touch can't struggle.
Sorry.
Your touch can't struggle.
I know, but hold on.
Mm-hmm.
When Jackson, Jackson played more like a number 4, number 6, right?
He played more as number 6. Yes, he
Yeah, he
seemed to
was
be.
always. That is what fucked up Nonso's game. You know why? Jackson and Nonso can break down any defense, man. They might not score. They have no end product, especially Nonso, but they can break down any defense. Without Jackson there, this guy is a lone man, and he wasn't. All his touches, like this guy was saying, shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if, like you said, hog the touchline and run 100-meter senior boys Olympics.
That's I think that I might have leaked Meraska's what's it called tactics right here. I'm
You have,
sorry, Meraska,
you have to talk
but
about the lap.
up top. Let me tell you something.
Jackson
Let
just
me
running.
just say
I want
this.
to hear what you say about Jackson. Let me hear this.
Let me if you are not excited about the lab, start getting excited. I'm telling you right now. Blue eyes, listen to me. Jackson will be benched.
No. No, sin. Listen, no, you listen to me.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you what I saw and how I feel.
If Jackson,
Jackson will be. Let me tell you the reason why.
Why? Let me hear this. Let me hear this.
See, overall, what you need from a striker,
Yes.
what Chelsea need, in my own opinion,
Yeah.
that inbox presence.
Listen,
Jackson, don't get me wrong, good. Jackson
Yeah.
is a fantastic footballer.
Yeah.
Like that assist to Neto or whatever,
Yeah.
he can play from deep.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe Chelsea need to do what they did to Joelinton. You remember Joelinton?
Of course, drop him deep.
Drop him
Absolutely.
deep. And but as a number 9, forget it. He
Let
doesn't
me tell
have
you why.
he doesn't have any business
But let
playing
me
as
tell
a
you
number
something.
9.
The reason why Romeo Delap looked good, he played fantastic. I was clapping my hands. It's because he was a complimentary player. He wasn't a main man. So if you play as a complimentary player, the pressure is not on you. So you can play, you can you can slip to this left, slip to the right, and make those sexy passes. But when you put you as a lone man in that box, that's when I want to see you cook. What I want to see you cook right now, he was playing like Nonso now. He was playing like Nonso in that game. One touch, cross. But one thing I have to give that boy for one game, man. Now that guy can run into space.
Thank you. He's not afraid to go into that offside. Just pass it into space for him. He's ready to run. That is one thing I like about him.
And the way Kopama found him on that cross, I give Kopama so much credit, man. So much credit. Quick, pop.
A lot of Chelsea fans will hate to hear this thing, but let me tell you,
yeah,
those might be the two guys Chelsea will end up with this for your striking options next season. Delap and Jackson.
And yes, it has to.
I don't think Chelsea will be going crazy buying any Osimhen or Gitten. A lot of people don't want to hear that.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
No, let me tell you something. Delap will have to work 3 times as hard to be able to bench Jackson, because right now, and it looks like Delap coming is a blessing for Jackson. The guy don't want
to said the same thing.
He doesn't want to be on the bench. The guy Jackson doesn't want to say no go take bench. Would that ball win play against LAFC? I know it's LAFC. If you can do it against big teams, that like Hurricane slash who again? He was like Hurricane slash what's his name? Only Watkins. That kind of football. Play deep, come top. Play deep, come top. Play deep, come top. But listen, I was really impressed with Jackson. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he's scared of his position or whatever it is. But again,
this is Luis, this is where Jackson will have the problem.
What?
Delap will have the numbers over him.
No.
Let me. This is where we have the problem. We will have the numbers. This is where we have to agree to disagree. We will have the numbers over him. That is what we send him to the bench.
Okay. We never buy beans. Listen, we never even buy beans. My mind is smell. The guy hasn't even started. He hasn't even started his trade yet at Chelsea. So we do not know if he will pick up those numbers. I hope he does.
He will.
Nah.
Blue Eyes. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Remember when they signed this guy?
Who?
Delap. What did I say? I said this will be a great signing for Chelsea.
You said 25 goals, and I'm like 25 goals. That's big.
No.
LAFC. You're using the game against LAFC.
I'm not using game against.
Thank you.
Blue Eyes. You know. There are some things.
Yes.
Sometimes we get them wrong. Kopama. I said Kopama would be a good signing for you guys. It was.
Okay.
I said it. They're like, I'm like, listen, I've watched this guy play for City.
But come back to Delap. Come back to Delap.
This Delap guy. This Delap guy that I saw.
Yes.
He will cook. So you will forget that you need a striker. But just write it down. Don't worry.
Let me tell you the only thing that is for sure with Romeo Delap is that he can carry opposing defenders with him. He's a guy that, when I always say on Abdullah's stream, when a guy can attract 2 defenders, you're my guy. I've always said it. And if Romeo Delap is in the washroom peeing, there's going to be 2 guys at the door waiting for him. So what happens when you do that? You create openings for the non-source, for the what's his name?
Fernandez.
Fernandez, all those guys will come in and eat. So yes, that one is for sure because he knows how to run. My only problem is when you give him the mic and you shine the light on him to start performing in front of the choir. I don't know yet.
You have to wait and see though, because
Luis, do you see the 2 of them playing together?
Who? Of course.
Yes.
Of course, because when you do that, that means. But when you do that, you risk getting rid of your winger. So that's a fantastic question, K.
Yes,
because either Nonso or Neto, depending on which
one of them will be on the bench.
Exactly. We can't play if you play 4-4-2. Do we play 4-4-2? No, we never do.
Now let's play. Sometimes they play 3-5-2. You might do it.
So let's say they play. Hypothetically speaking, they play
3-2-5.
3-2-5. My bad. 3-2-5.
Who is dropping deeper? Who is going?
Oh, Jackson will drop deeper.
Jackson dropping deeper. Jackson.
Of course.
Jackson will go.
And Jackson will become the.
Jackson this is what I rate about Jackson. And Blues always say it alone. He's a very good dribbler of the ball. He can manipulate the ball very well. When it comes to deep, he's very good at that. I can't dispute that in him. He's very good dribbler.
Of course, he can hold the ball. He can hold the ball too. He can hold. Listen, the problem, the reason why we hated Jackson in the past is the boy couldn't score goals. Like no end product. No end product. So tell me,
and during the warm up self, it was struggling to strike the ball.
Exactly.
I'm not even trying to shit on him or anything like that.
I'm not surprised.
He tried to strike the ball like 3 or 4 times. He didn't go in, and Kopara just grabbed the ball one time. He just scored. I'm like, damn, this guy was just. I think he might probably. In his past, he had like an injury that's hindering him from shooting the ball properly. I don't think he can shoot the ball.
The guy went to church and said, God, thank you for bringing the lamp. My game don't change. I'm telling you, K, he went to church. He said, God, thank you so much for bringing.
The first Premier League game, he will be absent.
Sorry?
Premier League game.
Who?
First Premier League game, he is absent. Nicola Jackson.
Oh, that's okay.
He's offended.
Luis,
Yes,
what we are hearing, what we hearing right now is with my boy Mikhailo being back for the. There's an up to. It might not be up to that, but it's probably looking like a lengthy time on the sideline, and with our boy. With our boy Jaden off to Napoli, I think, and it's looking like it's looking like he's going to Napoli, and it's looking and it's looking and it's looking like with what we're hearing, they are ready to listen to offers for non-Madueke. So,
but when you do that, right? I won't be surprised if he's gone. But when you do that, right, you force the player to play the game of his life. So he has to now step up.
That's what I'm saying. I think this Club World Cup will be the make or break for him.
Yeah, he has to step up.
But he was in the club. Yeah? He was in the club.
Sorry? He was in the club.
Yes, he was in the club last night after the match.
After the game,
I'm not kidding. He was in the club partying.
He was in the club.
No, listen.
Was partying after the match.
You know how I feel about that. Generally, I don't mind, but when
exactly. Boys got to be boys, man. You can't listen. Think about your teenage years. Think about the things you didn't do, and now you want to regret it. No. I'm not saying go to club and forget about your game. No.
But you see the Blue Eyes. You see the way he played, though. He played like he was in a rush to go to the club. That's my problem. No. That's my problem. I agree for the guy.
Let me tell you something. You see, there's a saying that when an old bird perches on a very, very brittle branch, people wonder, why is this big eagle sitting on a branch that is supposed to break off? You know what they say? They say it's because of the good things he did in the past. That's the reason he can stand on that branch. And with Nonso can have a bad game, but he's done some good things in the past that is carrying him with him. And that's why I tell you that, hold on. That's why I tell you, You don't have to be a great player to be in the first 11. I always say it on this stream. You don't have to be the best player to be in the first 11. It is what you do to politic your way into the 11. And let me tell you, Nonso, I don't know.
He sent it to us.
Thank you. I don't know what Nonso gave Maresca in his EBA, but it's working. Trust me, Nonso will start next game. Nonso will start the next game.
Sorry. This is where the problem.
Starting because there is shortage of wingers. Because let me be honest now. Let me just say this. This brother, the Saka Junior, what's his name? The Saka Junior brother.
Ibu Saka.
No, the small tiny boy.
Tyreek George.
Tyreek George. Send him on loan.
He's going on loan for sure.
Send him on he's not Chelsea. He's not Chelsea quality.
He can't be. He can't. The boy, you see, if you have height, that is at least you have 50% of the job done. For me, if you have, he's like 6'2", 6'1".
Blue Eyes. Let me tell you something. One thing I like about wingers. One thing I want to see about my winger.
Pace.
Be explosive. Have that pace. Be exciting. Have some unpredictability into your game.
Give me an example. Unpredictability is spot on, my brother. But give me an example. Who do you think can bench Nonso right now in the market?
A lot of guys now. Go to this go to Newcastle swap with this white boy. Lampard wanted to buy. Anthony Gordon.
Stop. Come on, let's talk football now. Come on.
Bless, I have so many players.
Let's talk football now, guys. Let's talk football. Come on.
Don't disrespect Gordon. No, don't disrespect
Gordon.
Wait, but Blue Eyes, why does Noni look better than Gordon for England? Why? Why does
Thank you. You know why?
Why, guys? Come on, why?
You know why? And Nonso is everything that Kay just said, and Kay doesn't want to accept. Nonso is explosive. He just doesn't have end product. So if God help willing, he can do what he does as a winger alone. Kay, you and I said it before. If Nonso can work on his assists and forget about goals, he'll be a top player. True or false?
I don't think you can do it, Blue. I don't think so.
Hey, we said it here. Okay, don't deny.
Yes, 100%. 100%. We said it. we came to that conclusion. But the problem is, he didn't come and meet me. He saw me. He didn't come and meet us to advise him and help his career.
Well, you should have called him Nonso and he'll come. Nonso.
I tried. The only one that acknowledged me was the Copa man.
No, but listen, guys, what I've learned, I know this is only for Chelsea fans, but what I've learned with this Chelsea team is I forgot 3 years ago, I forgot that kids grow up. A lot of these players now are maturing into, you can tell. Enzo, I think Enzo is one of them. Yeah. Enzo is totally different from what he used to look. And I think Nonso as well. I think, don't sleep on what you're seeing with Nonso. I think Nonso is going to be an X factor for us next season. For me.
No, I agree.
The only thing with Nonso, I just feel like he rushes his decision too much, and that ball does not stick. It does not stick. That ball has to be like a certain centimeter from your foot all the time. I just feel like he lost the ball way too much.
But, okay, sorry to cut you off, but I'm just shocked. The Blue Eyes is always a first touch guy. Noni, come on, you're too good.
No, but on the wings, Nana, my brother, on the wings, I'm not saying your touch is not important, but it's like Kay said, explosiveness and pace comes first, right? And you see, let me even ask a footballing question. What is the most important thing that a winger does for his team? Can somebody answer that question? I beg you.
Most important. Apart from goals,
it's holding the whip.
That's excellent. But the most important thing is what? Bringing his attackers with him. You bring your attack line with you. That's the most important thing that a winger does. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. No, so is the expert at doing that. The only problem, like you said, I haven't seen, and his crosses are terrible, man. His
Yep.
crosses, man. He got to work on his crosses. I don't know if he put it away because of his pace, but if he can introduce his cross to his game, he will not be running too much. You just run 1, 2, 2 step, you whip that thing inside. But he wants to run right into the 18-yard box. And yeah, go ahead.
Blue Eyes. There are a couple of things
Yes.
I quickly want to point out real fast. Then I'll drop the mic. Chelsea need to get rid of that stupid short corners. They are playing that. No,
It's terrible.
whip the damn ball in. Excuse me. Whip that ball in. Let people attack. Stop that. If you need, if by any chance you need a what's it called, set piece coach, you can DM me. I will help you guys out. There is no way you are playing those kind of terrible corners. Terrible. That needs to be scrapped away. I don't know what they will do about regarding that. Also, Malo Gusto.
Oh my!
Listen. Let me quickly touch on that, brother. If Maresca will not overlap, sell Malo Gusto. Let me say this. If Maresca would not use that brother like the way it needs to be used, sell him. I'm saying it because a lot of people think that brother is too good to be playing the way Chelsea are having him play. He cannot invert. Let me tell you, what the strength Malo Gusto has is his pace and his ability to run that flank. He
has zero ability with the ball.
He has his that is where coaching comes in. His decision in the final third still needs to improve drastically. But if he's not even getting into that final third, there's a problem.
So why does coaching not work for Nonso? Like, I'm confused here.
Okay.
Hold on, coaching can work for one person, but coaching can't work for another person.
I will tell you the reason why. Nonso, for right now, looks like a starter.
But don't you still see a high ceiling with Nonso?
I will tell you why I don't see a high ceiling with Nonso.
Are you serious? What?
I will tell you now. I will tell you.
Let me hear this.
I will tell you. A winger.
Yes.
If you have it, you have it. If you have it, you have it. If you don't have it,
so Nonso doesn't have it. What is the definition of the winger that has it? What is the definition of the okay, let me ask
you. There's this song that's like Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal.
Who is your all-time favorite winger? Let me understand your profile. Who's your all-time favorite winger?
Blue Eyes. Now let's go to PSG. So go to Kvaratskhelia.
That guy has a heavy touch. Kvaratskhelia has a heavy touch.
My brother, let me tell you one thing about Kvaratskhelia. Defensively, that brother will defend for you.
Definitely.
And when Kvaratskhelia is running at you, I'm telling you, there is probably, let me tell you, it's not about heavy touch. There is only a handful of defenders that won't piss themselves when that guy, because you don't know what he's going to do. That is what I'm talking about.
I find he has a heavy touch. If you want to give me
heavy touch is not the see every player has their weaknesses.
Yeah.
I accept. Okay, has a, but one thing I like about my own winger.
Yeah.
Like they can't predict. Is he going to cross? Is he going to come in and shoot? Is he going to? What is he going to do?
Give me your guy. Let me understand. I want to understand.
I've been giving you my guys. You're not just listening.
You said all time. You said all time.
Yeah, you did. I said all time. Give me your guy all time. Like
all time.
Yeah. Let me understand. That's what I'm saying. Even for me, myself, it go hard me. I want to say Di Maria, just because Di Maria was ruthless. But again, we can't name 10. It's a very rare position.
Like I said, I do like different wingers. Like I like Robben, Ribery, those guys. Like I love their wing play. I love
is Rashford a winger? Stop.
Rashford.
Rashford the winger.
I would love Rashford for this team. I would love
What
Rashford.
about Huming Song? Is he a winger?
Yes, it was, but
David Villa.
obviously.
Somebody said David Villa. Chai! David Villa is a tricky one.
Mhm.
David Villa is a
Vote,
tricky one.
vote yes. Blair did not talk about him today. He bypassing. He was good today.
Blue
To
Eyes,
Chelsea,
even for Chelsea,
good today.
like some wingers,
Chelsea was good today.
they came through. Florian Maluda,
Yeah,
all, all the
But Maluda wasn't. You see that fantastic point, K. But now let's talk football. Was Maluda explosive, or was he
No.
tactical?
No,
It was tactical. Thank
it
you.
wasn't explosive.
It wasn't explosive, K. You and I watched Maluda.
it
It
wasn't. It
it wasn't
wasn't.
explosive. Even maybe Kalu was more explosive than Yan. Kalu no even reach
Yeah,
out.
Kalu was definitely more explosive.
Yeah.
Exactly. So again, if Nonso can be wise, I'm not saying that his head is not on the chopping block, but if he can be wise, use a winger cannot have it all. Is what I'm trying to say.
God bless you.
Like a winger cannot have it all. If you have your little bit of your strength, and Nonso knows that his strength is that explosiveness.
Joko was good too. Joko was good.
No, I mentioned
Joko,
Joko.
they're
I
saying
mentioned Joko.
Shala over Maluda.
Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes.
No, Shola, nah, man, Maluda for me.
No,
Yeah,
What of this
Blue
guy?
Eyes.
What of this guy?
One thing I
Yes.
think will help this guy's game
No, so
is what we've said.
what?
I think because in his head he always wants to score,
Exactly.
and so he 90% out of 90% of the time is
Yeah.
always trying to cut into traffic and try to call the ball so he can score.
Exactly.
If if
Exactly.
if you can just add instead of you going inside, go outside and
Thank you.
cross the ball.
Thank you. You see that there was one game, there was one goal against LAFC. Somebody said I said Jeep said I said LA Fitness. LAFC. The crazy Jeeps, the crazy. I have a YMCA membership, not LA Fitness. But
I have LA Fitness.
you have
Don't
an-
disrespect us.
oh,
Don't
but
disrespect
oh
us.
yeah, YMCA, you go see something now. Correct.
Una no get babes.
No, babes, not true, Sham. Some babe. When one babe come, everybody go attack. Now the problem is
No
that.
comment.
What were we talking about again?
We lost track.
Yeah, okay, we're talking. This guy said LA Fitness. Okay, yeah, in that game against Chelsea versus LAFC, there was a shot that Nonso missed that pissed the whole world
Yeah,
off.
in the first half. In the first half.
Exactly. You see that he kind of slid. He slid to the ground to take that shot. That ball is a simple. You see what NATO did to create space for himself. You faked. You just fake the guy come off a road. You take their shot. That's the only thing that Nonso needed to do is fake the shot and hold it. Anybody will touch on a penalty or pass
Yes.
the ball. Just pass the ball.
Yeah. That's the boy. Jackson was even square. Jackson was ready for just square the ball to Jackson and it's
Yes.
happening.
Square the ball to Jackson and
Square
it's
the
a
ball to
game.
Jackson.
Yeah. Those are like I don't know if someone can help this guy tape what I'm about to say. Just add those things to his game. Like if you just add have them
I think
foul
the
you
problem
in
with
the
money, the
box.
problem with money,
Just try to
like what you
look for
guys said,
that foul in the
he has
box. Just
he
add
has this
some
arrogant boy.
unpredictability
Luli,
in
get
the
a
game.
penalty.
And
I want. The problem is he has this arrogant of I want to score, I want to score, I want to score. But sometimes football is about teamwork. Assist more rather than scoring. That
That's
will
what did
help you
you
more
hear
in
what we
your
did you
game.
hear what we said?
Exactly. And I think I think well, he has earned Maresca to us. That's why Maresca is playing. He's earned it to us.
No. Let's actually forget about Nonso socks. But Nonso brings something to that team that nobody else brings. I'm serious. Urgency. You know what he brings? You know what he brings? Hold on, okay. You know what he brings? Urgency. That team sometimes can be like a Desica. When Nonso get the ball, now hot potato. Go ahead, K. Sorry.
what I'm trying to say regarding this Nonso and Pedro Neto guys is
Yeah.
if Chelsea want to seriously contend for the big prizes next season, you need a serious upgrade on those two. You
No, but
need
what
a serious
you're missing.
this is how bad it is.
Uh-huh.
Forget the goalkeeping situation, forget the striking situation, forget the midfield. Just go for wingers.
No.
Don't do anything in that market anymore. Just go and look for wingers.
Okay,
That's it.
see the gap with what you just said. Maresca is not playing in his head. Is not playing with wingers. He's playing with 5 strikers. Yeah, let's talk football now. Maresca is not playing with wingers in his head. He's just playing with center forwards, 5 center forwards that can create options. Now it's now up to, because I don't think Noso was naturally a winger. Somebody please educate me. From when he went
He's a
to
winger.
No, I don't think so. When he went to Holland, PSV, was he winger there? I thought he was more.
So he's playing wingo.
Oh, wing. Okay. He does. Is for me, because you have 5. You have 5 center forwards. The actual what do you call it? The actual skill of a winger is second to none, because you just need guys to run into the 18. Run into the 18. That's why. How many crosses did we see last season? How many crosses into the box? 0 for me.
It was like
crosses all the time.
Sorry?
We were seeing crosses all the time.
I didn't see nothing, man. I didn't see anything.
That's another thing I think Chelsea needs to improve on.
I didn't see anything, man.
There needs to be a little bit more urgency in their game and more crosses. I really do think.
Before you guys came in, I already said it. Blood, have you guys seen the new Premier League pictures?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you saw in your thing? Yeah, I think we play some one more team in the beginning.
We play one more team for the first 3 matches before we play any big team. It's gonna be possibly.
I prefer big teams first of all, man. I prefer get big teams, man.
It's gonna be possibly November, but I think Arsenal are fogged.
Yeah,
Arsenal
United.
I think Arsenal United have like the hardest.
Yes, I think the problem with Arsenal is their fixture for me does not help, including Champions League and Carabao Cup together. United, City, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, Manchester City. So there are some big matches where they can before October. By October, Arsenal
guys, you guys are talking like you're amateurs in this game. It doesn't matter what is in front of you,
as long as you can get the 3 points.
Just play who is in front of you.
You cannot write Arsenal off.
No, you cannot.
This early.
And on top of that, you cannot write the small teams off, because I prefer big teams first. Get the make I fight for street first before I enter library. You understand? So again, playing these small teams, I get it. We're very good now. We're going to beat everybody. No.
This is that picture.
Not my brother. No. I'm telling you.
Said, Amorim will be sacked after 5 games. God is good. Relax.
Why, James? Why? I
think not Amorim fan. They
don't want Amorim.
I'm just happy Mason is going to get enough season to rest before.
We'll see.
There are rumors coming out saying Amorim thinks Mason Mount is not Man U caliber.
It's a lie.
Match. To be honest, I think the guy is done.
We'll see.
I
see him ending up.
Injuries.
I see him ending up at like West Ham or Aston Villa. One of those.
Exactly. Maybe Bournemouth.
Unless we do a nice business and bring him back. But
God forbid. I reject it.
Bring him back.
I see wickedness.
Blue eyes.
It will be good to talk to you, though.
Blue eyes. Now that we've established the point that Nonimadueke is not good enough, so which two wingers do you want us to bring in now?
Oh, you guys, you know my guy now. Semenyo. Just get me Semenyo.
We need 2 now. We need 2 because obviously with Mikhailo on this stopping block and Jaden off, we probably need 2 or 3.
Let me tell you, Young Kuba Minte. Go and Google that name. Young Kuba Minte.
I know
Brighton.
For Brighton. Go and get me those 2. But Young Kuba, my problem, Young Kuba, Young Cubana, you're laughing. You're laughing. Nana, you're laughing. My problem with Young Cuba is he's too small.
He's small, yeah, he's small.
Yeah, but he's ruthless. He's not. He's just small, not smally. I want to say Adingra, Simon Adingra, but the guy doesn't get starting time either. He comes off the bench.
Yeah, he comes off the bench at Brighton.
Yeah, he comes off the bench, man. Unless we pick up this Joao Pedro guy, I'm moving.
Yes, we're looking at
You
him.
are-
You don't like Joao Pedro? No,
Ah,
no.
you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have asked you this question.
Why?
Another, I beg, give me 2 players, Jerry. Your scout. I said it every time. Your scouting thing is very.
Listen,
Because I
off
want
the
to tell you
side.
something, guys.
No.
I think we need 2 wingers before me or 2 wingers because
Two,
Maresca
at least,
said
in addition to Estevao.
he told the body he wants 5
If I see Estevao on this team, man, if I see Estevao, I'm not watching all season next season. If I see Estevao starting,
I have blue eyes. You know the funny
no
thing.
way.
You know the funny thing.
Yes.
SF, your boy, no Nima Deke, will be cleaning his boots next season.
No, you see, Estevao, where was he playing last season? Brazil, right?
Yeah, but the Palmeiras.
Oh boy, listen, Estevao, if Estevao starts for Chelsea, no,
I don't think he will start. He will come up from the bench. I don't think he will start.
come off the bench and let's see what you got. And even
He will come from the bench.
the boy from France, that boy in midfield. There's no space in my midfield. There's no space in my midfield right now with Santos. Don't fuck it up, man. Let my guys cook. Kaise, Lavia, Opanka, and who else? Somebody else is there.
Is
Shadi is
Lavia
better
in your
than.
midfield, really?
Yeah, well,
Is he?
Blue Eyes, Sue, please.
who who in the midfield?
Is Lavia in your midfield?
No, it's not. No, Lavia is not in my midfield. No. But
A lot of. Do you know this is what I don't like.
Yeah.
A lot of people underestimate this Lavia guy.
you know why? Let me tell you why I underestimate him. Okay.
He's always injured, yeah, but
No,
his
let me tell you why.
importance, in my own opinion, probably the most important
Yeah.
piece of the puzzle is Lavia.
How?
No, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something about Lavia.
The guy controls the game. If you want someone out of all the midfielders Chelsea
tell
have,
you
let
something.
me just finish this. I'm gonna
Guys,
jump
do
back.
you get
Out
it in
of all
Nigeria?
the
Of
midfielders,
course, man. Cheese balls. Of course.
out of all the midfielders Chelsea currently has, there's just one guy that can control the tempo of the game, and it's Lavia.
Let me tell you Lavia's problem. Let me tell you Lavia's problem now. Let me tell you Lavia's problem before you go far, Mr. K. Lavia's problem is he works too hard. He walks too hard to the ground. And as a midfielder, we need only one guy to work too hard. We need brains in the midfield. We don't need power. We need brains. And that is why Lavia, if you look at it, he's always surplus to requirements amongst that too. He's the surplus to requirements. He's always running. If you leave Lavia will play Lavia versus LAFC. Lavia versus LAFC. That is what Lavia will do. No. In that position, K, you know, I don't even know why I'm talking to you, K. In that position is 95% brain. The rest is just passing the ball. But this guy wants to do everything. So for that, it's either your hold on. It's either your Kante. If you're going to work hard like Kante and produce. But don't work hard and then what do you call it? Retreat backwards. No. Don't bring Lavia to my midfield. I beg.
So Tao said, said Lavia is only useful if we play three midfield at the same time.
Exactly.
Lavia and Enzo like that. However, Maresca only like double pivot, so Lavia or Enzo must sit.
Enzo, did somebody say Enzo?
Yes.
Did I hear Enzo in that write-up? Oh,
Yeah, that's
Tao, respect yourself. Oh.
no,
Did I hear Enzo?
Enzo has been good. It's been very good.
No, he's not part of that situation.
It deserves his respect. It deserves his respect.
Listen.
Because I remember that World Cup. I would never forget that World Cup. I would never ever forget that World Cup.
I said it on your stream that when
the amount of time Enzo was killed. Oh
no. There was one time I said it on your stream. The first time everybody started laughing was when somebody ran past him. What's the name of that guy from Croatia? Croatia. I'm like,
that guy. This guy, Brozovic.
Is it Brozovic? I'm like, is this the Enzo?
Yeah, Brozovic.
Oh, guess what, Enzo? went from being the biggest Enzo hater. Yeah, that's very true, James. I was the biggest hater, man. But I respect you if you play, ladies and gentlemen, grown man football. Somebody needs to mute. I'm hearing myself.
Is it,
Okay.
is it me?
Yeah, check. Yeah, it's you. I'm like, the reason I like Enzo is the reason I ended up switching from hating to liking is Enzo plays grown man football. Grown man football. He uses his laziness to his advantage. Why wouldn't I support that? If he was doing what he was doing past 2 years and then ended up doing the same thing, get the fuck out of my club. Get the fuck out of my club. But he changed. And if you guys remember, when I used to critique Enzo, it was for all the things he's doing now. Can somebody please prove me wrong? It was for all the things he's doing now. I called him slow. I called him almost fat.
Yeah.
I said that he can't defend. What else did I call? I called him everything in the book for football. But this guy handpicked his strength. And like I said, another thing that's very important in football, ladies and gentlemen, less is more. Less is more. Less is more. And that's how you survive in the midfield. Not more is more. Less is more. I'm telling you. So, guys,
It's not very well. It's not very well. And even if stats can back it up, the goals he's been scoring, the assist. No, you can't hate that. The goals and assists he's been scoring. You cannot hate on that.
yes, Tao, my brother, put up Tao's and mute. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with to support a player that has actually improved and added product. God bless you, Tao, and added productivity. I didn't even talk about the productivity piece. Let me ask you guys a question.
He's using that to spite Noni, Blue Eyes. That's what he's using that to spite Noni. That's what he's doing.
No, but they play different positions. Let me ask you, Tao. Enzo or Panka versus Caicedo, who is a better player? Who is more important to the team? Let me see your football knowledge. Tao. Answer that question. Who is more important to the team, Enzo or Caicedo? Simple answer, man. Simple answer. For me, you guys know who I'm going for, man.
It's tough. I know it's tough. Bless it's tough. But I'll go with Caicedo.
How times
I'll go with Caicedo.
No. I'll play Lavia. I'll play Lavia in Caicedo's position and play Enzo up front.
Blue eyes. What a lot of them don't understand. Hold on. Let me say this. Personally, I like Caicedo.
Me too.
Biggest Enzo critics back in the day now is won me over. One thing I would say about what Blue eyes just said is, before you can get someone that can do what Enzo is doing, it's harder.
It's harder.
What Caicedo is doing, I feel like someone like Lavia, probably this new guy that just brought in, can probably do the same job for you and just bully themselves around the midfield. That's just it. Like, it's just, I'm just simplifying it for everyone. Like,
very important.
Personally, I love Caicedo. Even watching him play, I think he's a really good player.
The reason Caicedo is
what that productivity, that goal return, assist, and like those little things,
you don't get that
you can't get that from him. And I feel like what you get from him, I feel like you can get it from other players also. Maybe not completely, but I think you can get some from Lavia, and that's just the biggest difference. So I'm just gonna mute so that they understand what Blue Eyes is saying before they kill him.
No, you're spot on, bro. What you said right there is spot on. Listen, Caicedo is great, but you know what? Let's talk about Dakure for Everton. Like, I see Jibs, fantastic player, fantastic player. Dakure. Do you play?
Dakure.
He's an 8, right? He's not a 6. He's an 8.
He's everything. Actually,
I think that guy is a free agent.
He was playing 10 at a point of time.
Ooh, what a player, man! He can finish.
Blue Eyes, actually, the guy is actually a free agent. So,
are you serious? He's older. He's older than what we're looking for, right?
He's just older than what we're looking for, but he's a free agent.
Yeah. You see, Tao, but I love, and listen, Tao says, I'm sorry, but Caicedo is the heart and soul of the team. That's what it looks like, Tao. It always looks like that. But I feel it's because of Enzo that Caicedo improved this season. Let that sink in. for me, it's because of Enzo that Caicedo, because Enzo brings, there's a kind of swagger and confidence that Enzo brings to the team. And if you're in number 6, I don't know what position Caicedo plays. What position is he?
He's the number 8, but the characteristics is the 8. It's the box to boss.
But if the guy playing in front of you has swagger, has that kind of confidence, when everybody's running, he's walking. When everybody's running, he's walking. That is how you remember when Zidane said, if you want me to play again, make sure Makalele is playing. The reason why Makalele enjoys football is Zidane is always walking, very lazy, looking for an opportunity.
But you know Makalele is there for him.
But he knows Makalele is confident because of what Zidane is doing. So the left washes the right, and the right washes the left when you go to wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree. How you are a sick man. I love Enzo. It's an example of bullying resulting in character development.
Yes,
sometimes bullying works. He left his baby mama and he grew and he become better man. He has done this for Chelsea too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, remember nobody's talking about that when these people were singing about the African players. Remember that
Yeah, remember.
That one now sounds like a beautiful song that they were singing. Imagine. Imagine. Now the song is like a lullaby.
It's a lovely game.
You know what even make it even more stronger, because immediately Maresca became the manager, he made Fernandez the center camp straight away. He did not change his mind. He made him the center camp. I'm like, why? First I was like, why? Then later on I was like,
exactly.
Okay, because I was like, I was not even support of James being the camp. Like, James, no. But for Chanel making, I'm like, okay, no, fine. Then immediately Maresca came in, he made Fernandez and Caicedo. Fernandez doesn't play, Caicedo became the next. And after Caicedo become Cowell, I'm like, Fernandez, why?
1 minute. Abdullah, 1 minute.
And then okay, go ahead.
Abdullah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Ice, Maresca, do you still feel a type of way?
I want him out of my club. But he has improved he's improved some players. You understand? I have to give it to him. For Enzo, I have to give it to him for Caicedo. Even though, I think I have given it to him for Enzo Caicedo. And then Cowell. It's funny how nobody's talking about Cowell, man. What a player.
That's a good thing, right?
Absolutely. So for player development, that was my biggest critique about him. But he's done well. He's done well from the but for you to say in front of the mic and say F them.
F them.
Fuck
you to let that go, man.
No, I'm not letting that go, man. I've been a fan for longer that he's come to the EPL. Fuck you too, Maresca. The heck are we
it's because of the criticism. That's why he was
we don't say that.
One thing I'll quickly say about Maresca is I just think it's big. I saw it was very passive on the touchline. I feel like he needs to be active, guide the player more during the game. He needs to. Instead of you just have your arm crossed and no.
No, he's a system player. He's a system coach, so he lets the system do the job for him. Right?
Yeah, no, I feel like he needs to talk more, man.
This is not.
No, he's a system coach, man. All he does is, like you said, fold his hands and just walk around and blah 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 blah. But one of the things that pissed me off about Maresca is getting rid of my boy Conor Gallagher. But
oh my gosh, man!
I know,
but that wasn't up to him.
You know, come on, that was him all over it, man. Why do you think Romeo Delap came to us? It's because of him.
Yeah.
It's because of him that Romeo Delap came to Chelsea. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So again, man, listen, what he did to Conor Gallagher, I hated it. But if I look at my midfield now, where does Conor Gallagher fit?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere. So you can't even argue about that.
He can play any position now.
But it can't catch the bus. I'm sorry. Hello. It can. I'm sorry, Black. No.
Conor Gallagher.
No. It cannot crash the bus like Enzo does.
No, he could crash the box, though. He could crash it.
He's a box.
Do you see those Enzo Fernandez score? Do you see those goals?
That's what we thought he was going to be, but he was working so hard.
Those are not easy goals to score. Those Fernandez goals are not easy goals to score.
No, but
just come from somewhere.
But that goal that Conor Gallagher scored against Crystal Palace, what a goal!
I remember that game.
What a
Yep,
goal!
yep,
He-
yep, yep.
that was one of the best goals I've seen from Connor in a long time, man. You post up the defense. That thing he turned on the ball right. Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you
That
guys a
one and the
question
Villa
because,
goal. The Villa goal was
guys,
clutch as
I
well.
belong to ask you a question. Do
Nana,
you
oh, sorry. Let
yeah,
Nana answer my question. Which two wingers do you want, Jerry?
yeah,
It was Blue Eyes that answered. Please, which two wingers do you want? And Abdullah, who do you want?
On the left or on the left
me,
or
Just give me two wingers that you want.
Semenyo and Leao.
me.
I know
Thank
you
you,
like to be a
Semenyo, my
Leao
brother.
guy, but Semenyo and
Semenyo
Leao.
and Leao. Who do Abdullah want? Let me hear from Abdullah.
I want Rodrigo
Or Rashford.
for
Or
me.
Rashford. Or Rashford.
I'll take Rashford too. Yes.
I, I want Rodrigo first, and I want
Rodrigo.
Yeah, Rodrigo is Rodrigo a winger?
yes, he's a winger.
He's a 10.
Yeah.
He's a winger for me. He's a winger.
He's a
He give
fake
me one. I
Rodrigo
want the guy
and
that
who?
can.
What about that guy? The guy that plays right wing, left wing for them. What's his name? Vinicius. Vinny.
I don't want Vinicius.
Ah,
I'm sorry. My wingers is I want Rodrigo and I want Kidisha because what I like. Sorry, I will even take Bakola more than
I'll take
Kidisha because
Barcola as well.
Bakola
I'll
goes
take
I like
straight.
Barcola.
Bakola. So I'll go for Bakola and Rodrigo for me.
I'll take Barcola as well.
Hey, nobody wants to take my boy from Ivory Coast that plays for Man U.
Amad Diallo.
I'll take Diallo.
Ah,
I would 100% take Diallo over Rodrigo.
will you take Diallo over Nonso?
100%.
Yeah, I would.
Stop.
Yeah, I
Stop.
would.
Stop. Stop.
One-
Okay,
100
I would.
100%. 100%.
okay, stop. Why now? Okay, you wish.
Do I don't know player when he sees one?
Yo, James,
Okay,
put some respect on Barcola. Put some respect on Barcola.
oh my God, K is killing me, man.
Diallo over 100%.
He's a good player.
He's the best winger United has.
Is he better than Rashford?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he is. Oh my God, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Rashford. This guy, he is supposed to be that guy, and he has been on that like the next big thing, the next big thing. Till that big thing didn't come. This guy, when he burst out to the scene, we thought this guy was gonna be it. He never lived up to that expectation. A good player, but nothing more than a good player. Squad player at best, with the ego of Ronaldinho.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
I
what I'm saying.
don't like players with like play to your ability.
He
They
plays
bet you
his
one
ability.
game. No. This guy want to be a rapper, musician.
Here we go.
You see, now
Go
we know
to
Yeah,
what.
he
club.
got
Now,
to the club with this
now
now.
we
Bro,
now we
no,
know. Why
bro.
don't you tell us how you feel about Nonso? Now we get it. Okay, it's all making sense now.
I don't want to be dragging girls with one of these players at the club. Leave those kind of life to us. You get it?
No, no,
I don't want to be dragging girls based
no,
with
no.
Dozo.
Listen,
That's disrespectful.
listen. I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging, eh? But if me and Nonso go pursue woman, Nonso will go home crying. I beg. Hey, now we pursue woman for Nigeria now. Pursue woman. Well, we pursue woman. Well, come on. Nonso will know what to do now. First of all, you start by buying a drink for Nonso. Make calm down.
You said Nonso to the bar to go buy drink. Before you come back, babe, don't go.
Don't worry, man. So I'll see you tomorrow. Come and meet me inside.
No, so go and buy me. I beg, take one beer when they come. Man. Oh no, so wow, she's so pretty. No, so go get me a beer there, I beg. Correct, boy. No, but it's funny how nobody's talking. I'm really curious. You guys know what my feelings about, not my feelings, but you know where I stand with Chukwuemeka? Is he coming back or is he
Yes.
gone?
He's a
I'm
goner.
not-
Sell
we are
him,
not
sell
sure
him.
yet.
Oh
We are
my
not sure
god.
yet. After the club World Cup, I think we'll know.
He's
After
a
the club
goner.
World
He's
Cup,
a goner.
Sell,
and I think,
sell him.
I think this is where the problem is, Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
I think there's an hold up between Gitten and Chukwuemeka because Chelsea are telling Dortmund we want 40 for Chukwuemeka. Why Dortmund are telling Chelsea we want 55 for Gitten? And Chelsea already told if you want Chukwuemeka, we're not going to go above that. And Dortmund were like, we're not going to go above our sales.
So it looks like they want like 10 or 15 million more plus Chukwuemeka.
Yes. So Chelsea are telling we want 40. Why Dortmund are telling Chelsea we want 55 for Gitten? Now there's a problem. There's a problem between the two clubs.
I really do think Chelsea should go for someone like Bakola over
Bakola is good. Bakola is good.
over Gitten.
But the question I have
But
for
do
you,
you know what Enrique said about Bakola? He said if you want to buy Bakola, you have to buy him first.
you have
You have to
what?
buy what?
You have to buy him first.
which means it's 400 pounds, 400 million pounds for the guy.
I know, but I was like, what? Enrique, stop now. I beg, just relax.
Lil
Don't make that
Chukwu,
for
what
that.
did you feel? Lil Chukwu, I know Chukwu is gone, man. I had hope for that boy. Lil Chukwu, I hope I was thinking that he will at least bench Palmer, but not even close.
That's good.
That was my hope.
This is why.
That was my hope. No,
This is why. This is why. Back in the day, let me quickly say this. This is why Blue Eyes
Yes.
counting a player or pointing out a player is probably one of the worst things.
No, hold on.
Blue Eyes love this Chukwuemeka guy.
Hold on. When Chukwuemeka scored that goal against West Ham,
Everybody on this.
everybody on this street.
I've never been impressed with that guy.
Everybody, and then you know what I heard from King Black? King Black saying, "Yeah, he's good. He started whispering to himself, he's good. That's King Black for you." I'm like, see, King Black. But
Black, I've never been impressed with him, man. I've never been.
Listen.
I will tell you who will make it out of the dungeon and who won't. I knew that guy wouldn't make it.
If Chukwuemeka was serious, Kopama would be looking above his shoulders. If Chukwuemeka was serious, but for me, he wasn't. He didn't know, like he was I want to say he's a kid, but he didn't see the opportunity right in front of his eyes. Pochettino gave this guy a chance to be our key number 10 man. Pochettino gave him a chance.
He didn't grab that opportunity.
He didn't grab it. No, he did not. I have to say he did not.
So Chukwuemeka, these are some of the guys you really like.
He was one of the best players of his age.
He was.
That's what doesn't make sense to me.
He was
literally one of the best players of his age.
Listen, if you're tall and you're a ballerina, like Yaya Toure, like Mikel Obi, if you're tall and you're a ballerina, you can roll with the ball. Of course, I'm going to respect you. I don't care how old you are. Because
it was good. It was technically good.
The boy can roll with the technically sound, but after that injury, and I don't know if
after that injury,
he didn't see the lights, man. He didn't see. Yeah, and he's only 21 now. Can you imagine? He's only 21 now. Can you imagine? That means he's 16, 17 then.
He's done. So
I don't think so.
He might be.
I also don't think so too.
Maybe done at Chelsea.
Let me ask you a question because I had the same question to NK. Mr. Mike, I know he's biased. I have sometimes I kind of enter his head a little bit just to piss him off a little bit.
Yeah.
Morgan Roggers, Mohamed Kudus.
Morgan who?
Morgan Roggers.
Okay, let me start with Mohamed Kudus.
I really want to chime into this because that's my name.
If I catch Kudus anywhere close to Cobham, I will not watch this team again for the next.
Thank you very much, man.
Let me tell you why. You know why? I'm very predictable. Mohamed Kudus is the most glorified one-legged player. He's a lefty.
Yeah.
He's a lefty. Like, I'm surprised you guys don't watch. You guys don't know Mohamed Kudus. He's a lefty. He's a great lefty, but it can only take you so far with our team. We're already dealing with how many lefties in my team now? Probably about 6 of them.
Too much.
And you want to bring,
they're
all lefties. Palmer, Neto.
Lefty.
Who else is lefty?
Palmer, Noni, Neto.
Colwill is lefty. Cucurella lefty. So again, man, we don't need. If I see that boy close to my club, when we already have Nonso in place, Nonso can do what he's doing, and he has
Nah,
a right foot. That's one.
nah.
Two, Roggers is a good player. Morgan Roggers is a fucking good player. My problem is, if you're bringing Morgan Roggers in, you want to bench Enzo. Are you crazy?
Mm.
Are you crazy?
Mm.
You want to bench Enzo? No. Or if it's either you want to bench Enzo or you want to bench Kopama. So that's what
I
I
don't
don't
see that
understand.
happening.
And is he coming to Chelsea to be on the bench? I don't know.
Nope.
I rest my
Very
case.
interesting.
I pass the mic. Go ahead.
Hey,
Ah,
Kudus or Roggers?
you know what? Mohamed Kudus, one of my favorite player to watch. But one thing I would just say about him is he's just one of those guys that he dribbles too much. And
Thank
I
you
feel
very
Thank you,
like
much.
Sensei.
he
Thank you,
he
Sensei.
dwells he dwells on the ball way
Thank
too
you.
much.
You think?
I like those kind of wingers that, get past your man, offload it. Get past your man,
Thank you.
shoot. Get past your man. But him, he'll be like, I will dribble you. He will come back again and be like, I don't remember if I dribble you, but let me dribble you again. Just in case I didn't dribble you the last time. And he will come back again. Will dribble you like 6 or 7 times for the entertainment value.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
That's
the
he
same
is your
exact thing you
guy.
said.
He's a
Like
Thank
nice
you.
watch to West Ham. He's
you
nice.
want entertainment. You want to see others players being embarrassed. Basically, Kudus is the guy. Unfortunately, I'm not in this business to watch players being embarrassed. I want to go to the game and watch games and have them win. I don't care how many toros. If you know what toros means, original OG. I don't I don't care how many toros you can do in a game or how many nah nah
Mhm.
nah that end product of you beating your man, bringing into the box, scoring, and that's basically it. So that's my own take on Kudus. Would I have loved my Chelsea back in the
What
day?
of
Probably before the West Ham signing,
Morgan,
I'll probably have
what of
taken my
Morgan
Chelsea
Rogers?
100%. But
What of
but
Morgan
right
Rogers?
now, I think the way the team is set up, I don't think with him and Palmer also holds on to the ball a lot more than I like, but
Absolutely.
I can give him a small pass, but like I'm not gonna have two of those players. They will just slow down the attack. The attack that is already slow. Nah. That's the only reason why I
Good
can't
point.
I can't I can't have two of them.
Good point.
Nah.
What of Morgan Rogers? Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers is my guy. I would in a heartbeat.
Everybody's case guy. Okay, case.
No.
Mohamed Kudus is your guy now. Mohamed
I
Kudus is
tell
your
I
guy.
tell you like Kudus now. I like him, but would I take him right now? I said no.
No.
I like him. I told you his strength, and I told you.
Yeah, no, you did. You did.
but but Morgan Rogers, one thing that Chelsea team is lacking. And I don't want to give
World
blue
class
eyes. I don't
world
want to.
career.
I don't want to give blue eyes. I don't want his head to swear, but I will
No,
let his head
say
swear.
it. No, please. I need it.
One guy,
Yeah.
Chukwuemeka, is one guy that has that driving, like that physique to drive the ball,
See
like
Abdullah's
that
face.
can
Abdullah's face
drive,
don't change. You see Abdullah's face, it don't change.
that can drive the ball. I f-
I
I f-
said it.
I
Yeah,
Abdullah, did I not
I
say
feel
this?
like
Abdullah, did I not say this?
you said it. Yeah, NK was right. NK was right. He said
I
it.
said
He
it.
said it. NK even prefer Rogers Mohamed of Kudus. I'm like,
Look at what
damn.
vote with your feet. Look at what vote with your feet said. He rather
yeah.
invest in little Chuku.
so so
Thank you.
um So watching
Morgan
those,
Rogers.
I 100% take Rogers over Kudus if I had to choose 100%. But one thing the team lacks right now is we need someone like Morgan Rogers that can just bring us up the field. Sometimes when there's that pressure,
Absolutely.
just drive them, use that physique, just like push them away. Run, in my language, they'll say run one down, just
Give
push
them
them
away.
left and right, we need that kind of player. But like Blue Eyes has said, honestly, the guys that it will have to bench will be just these two, Enzo and Palmer. So it will be really
I think
difficult and crazy to do that kind of business because that's the only two position I can see him play.
Exactly.
I have a different opinion to Blue Eyes and
Of course.
Kid.
Watch. Kudus is better than in Jackson. Watch. Listen.
No, I'm a big fan of Mohamed Kudus, Blue
Of
Eyes,
course,
and
we
I would
know.
think slightly ahead of Rogers. I like Rogers a lot because I rate him very, very highly. He's good.
Yeah.
But the difference between the two of them is what this Chelsea team like, which I hate, I don't like it a lot, is we do not shoot. Mohamed Kudus shoots. Morgan Rogers does not. He's a very good player. Mohamed Kudus shoots.
Can
Palmer
you?
does not.
Yeah, but can you shoot in front of a low block? That's my problem.
Yeah, you
Yeah, he
can.
does.
No, West
He
Ham
does.
doesn't play. No, West Ham doesn't ever play against low blocks.
Look,
West Ham does not
Yeah,
play.
no, yeah,
that is what Abdullah does
Bless.
not understand. Like
Yeah.
when you are playing against two banks of 4 or 2 banks of 5. How
Financial
many
services.
shooting you will just be once you shoot, you will just hit a player and
Boom,
just
boom. Say immediately. Boom, you hit the first. That's what I'm saying. Can you survive? Like Kay was saying, can you play against financial services football? 2 banks of 4. Who you the grace? You the grace? How? How are you?
I agree with
Uh-huh.
my only because I was telling Nenke this. Why I'm gonna a little bit just a little, not too much, just slightly is Kudus is the problem I have with Kudus is because he's Western and the environment for me, I don't like that environment. For me, I'm like, I don't like that environment. And I think going back to watch Kudus in Ajax, you can see different player than he was in West Ham United. But I also believe a better manager, even in West Ham, can improve Kudus GA and even make him a better player. Now in Chelsea now, only Matthew Kovacic is a ball carrier in Chelsea. We do not have a ball carrier. Kudus and Rogers can do that. They can carry the ball very well. Both of them are very
no. Abdullah. The difference is when Kudus carries the ball, he does not carry the ball that he wants to dream big
Elegantly. Yeah, he doesn't do it
elegantly.
elegantly.
That's the word I was looking for. God bless you. God bless you, Black. He doesn't carry the ball that he wants to dribble. He will cut back again. But when Morgan Rogers carries the ball, he's driving. Do you know the meaning of driving at the heart of your?
I know.
And
But
that's
I'm saying
I think
I'm
if
torn
you're looking
between the
for
two
a
of them.
profile, I think that we need that more than what Kudus has to offer. That doesn't mean Kudus is not a good player. I like him personally. I just said it.
Yeah.
Like that's my name, man.
I
I
told
like the guy.
Abdullah, he's a great watch.
Yeah,
He's a great
He's a
watch.
great
yeah,
watch.
Enki
Like
said
you
it.
will be
But
entertained.
Kay,
But
you want
nah,
to watch him at
nah,
West
not at
Ham.
Chelsea, bro.
You want to watch him at West Ham.
Enki said the same thing. He said the same thing. He didn't even change. I'm like, Enki, why? He was like, I'm gonna go for Rogers. I don't even want Kudus in Chelsea. I'm like, wow. Say it.
No, I don't want either of them. I'll keep Connie Chukwuemeka, but I know that's not feasible. I'll literally keep Connie Chukwuemeka.
And he's gone. But it would be nice if he comes back, but he's gone.
He's just gone.
The coach doesn't like him.
Nah.
What are you saying?
My problem with Kani Chukwuemeka is
He's not coming back.
sometimes. Yeah, I don't want him to ever come back to the team, anyways.
Ever.
Ever come back. Ever come. But my problem is his brain works faster than his leg. Slow down, man.
Yeah,
Slow
that's
down.
why he's always
He's,
falling
he's
down.
always tripping all the time.
It's
It's
true.
just calm down, motherfucker. Just calm the fuck down. Bro. Calm
It has
down.
changed. He has improved on that. I've been watching him at
Blue Eyes. Let him go and improve in German league. Just
he's improved though. He's improved. He's
yeah,
improved.
let him just stay the fuck out
I
of
think
Chelsea.
Do you believe so, Blue Eyes?
That was
that's what
He's
the problem with
sorry.
Bino
Yeah,
Dixon
I
is.
believe he's improved, man.
Because
He's
because Dortmund like Chukwuemeka a lot. They don't want him to like they are proposing a loan deal and Chelsea said no. We want Gitten, but we're not gonna pay 55 for you. Probably gonna pay 45 plus add-ons. Why but Dortmund was like, we're not paying 40, we want only pay 25 for Chukwuemeka. And Chelsea was like, what? No. And that's what the standoff is at the moment right now. Chelsea want Gitten. Gitten is fighting the Dortmund board.
Gitten is a useless. Like, what are we using for Gitten?
He said
Gitten is a
he
useless
does
player.
what?
Like, who is what? Like, why are we talking about Gitten? Very heavy, a heavy touch. He's running. I mean, why do we need Gitten? Somebody please educate me.
I don't
They
I
want a
don't
shooter,
understand.
Blue Eyes. They want a shooter.
How is it? Which kind of shooter is that? Like, I don't. Everybody's talking Gittins. Who is Gittins?
I
Who
don't
is?
understand. I don't
Yeah,
understand why Chelsea are going for someone
yeah.
like Guten. If you want to
I
go
don't
for
get it.
wingers now, go for like really good wingers. You don't
Ah,
want
what?
half-baked wingers like
You know what?
Madueke.
I'll take Jack Grealish. I'll take Jack Grealish.
Oh, you lost it.
Nah,
Nah,
I'll take Jack
K,
Grealish all day.
one
I will
minute,
take Jack Grealish.
one
You
minute,
don't,
one minute,
you,
one
you
minute.
don't want
I'll
no
take.
goddamn.
I'll take Jack. I'll take
I'm
Jack.
lying.
I'll take Jack.
Blue Eyes, you don't want no
I'm
goddamn
lying. Let me
alcoholic
go.
in your
Let me
team,
go.
bro.
No, I'll take
K,
Jack, man. I'll take
K,
Jack.
let me go. Earlier on the stream, about
Yeah.
half an hour ago,
Uh-huh.
Blue Eyes said one of the most important. He didn't say the most because he said the most
Yeah.
important is for your team to arrive with you. But he
Exactly.
said one of the most important things was explosiveness.
Yes.
Jack Grealish.
That was K. Yes.
Jack Grealish in 2025.
Really?
Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
you and I,
equation.
but Nana, you and I just said on that same breath. You and I just said that.
Wow.
Hold on now.
That's
Maluda.
Come on, Blue Eyes, come on.
Hold on, though. Hold on. You and I just talked about the fact that Maluda has no pace. It's not explosive.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's true or false.
it's true.
And,
Yes.
and is Maluda? Does Maluda have the same frame as Jack Grealish? Yes.
Blue Eyes,
Yes.
stop worrying about
To a
frame.
small
Hold
degree.
You are.
on.
I
small
said this
degree.
earlier on this stream. Blue Eyes, you scouting. Don't scout players again.
When I used to tell you guys to, when I told you
Don't
guys,
scout players.
what's the name of the best player in Spain last year? This past season, Billings. When I told you to go get Billings, they said Blue Eyes. No get. He knows Sabi
It wasn't the best though.
and then he went to Scudetto and became the best player of the year.
No, it was.
Oh,
It's
it's
It
about
was
McTominay.
Hold on. No, well, McTominay. Sorry, McTominay. Yes. When I used to say
yes.
McTominay, thank you. When I
Yeah,
used to say McTominay, you guys laugh, say which one be McTominay. McTominay went there. What happened?
It was
to be fair,
it's
K,
them.
we need to talk about Blue Ice's dubs. Cucurella
Yes.
was his.
Cucurella was
was
mine.
McTominay was his.
Absolutely.
McTominay
Curtis Jones was his.
Scottish Jones, me. Everybody laughing. Say
Yeah,
which one?
yeah. He was advocating for Cole Palmer as well.
And Nicola Jackson too.
He was
Nicola-
advocating for Cole Palmer.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate.
Yeah, for Kupama,
I
yes.
appreciate.
You know,
You guys are thinking. Don't mind K. Don't mind K.
Mm.
Now
Don't
look
worry,
at Sanchez.
don't worry.
Look at Sanchez now.
he said, look
Bless,
at
I'm
Can we talk about
still in
Sanchez?
between with
He said, look at
Sanchez. I'm
Sanchez.
in between with Sanchez. With Sanchez, I'm like this.
He said, look at Sanchez.
That's me with
now.
Will you bet? Okay,
I'm
let me.
still
I'm like,
also confident.
will you bet Sanchez? I'm like,
If I have the opportunity to do so, I will do it.
come on, stop.
If I have the opportunity.
This is
I'm
becoming.
cool on Sanchez, bro. I'm not even worried.
I'm not
about
blessed.
this, really.
This is my problem with him.
Really.
This is my problem with him because goalkeeper, you need to be able to command your area. Sanchez doesn't give him the vibe to command your area as a goalkeeper. You need to have the ability to say, okay. For example, now we'll have that problem where Cowell head might be gone.
Yeah.
The James head might be gone. Cucurella head might be gone. You need to go for and say, hey, in the mad, I'm the goalkeeper here. This is my authority. This is my territory. Don't be stupid. Sanchez
Tao.
is not like that.
Tao and Jibs. You guys are crazy. Tao and Jibs. Go ahead.
So Sanchez is not the kind of person. I don't like that. So a goalkeeper that can coordinate his area, that can when a defender look at him, I'm like, okay, we can't mess up here. We have a goalkeeper here. If our brain is not all right, it will make us all right. That's why I'm like, I'm not sure in that situation at the moment right now. I'm not sure. But I'm looking at all goalkeeper in the world. Most goalkeepers have it. Why some doesn't have it? Because when the defenders are making mistakes, the goalkeeper always bail you out. Alisson, number one. I've seen Alisson shout at Van Dijk. Both of them almost want to execute each other because Alisson is telling him, I'm the goalkeeper here. If you make mistake, I'm a goalkeeper here. So use your brain. Van Dijk will correct the brain. Same because sometimes Arnold make this bozo mistake and Van Dijk will not covering for him. I've seen Thibaut Courtois shout at Rudiger. And the point that Rudiger is, he will go at Rudiger. I'm like, what are you doing here? Excuse me? Manuel Neuer does the same thing too. So that those are the goalkeeper I want in my team. Sanchez doesn't give me that vibe. That's my fear. It does not.
Are you looking for vibe or are you looking for saving a goal?
I'm talking about authority. Yes, he has that thing, but Can you give me the authority and the command that he wants?
Okay. Kate told you already now that Sanchez is going to start. Absolutely, Sanchez is going to start. My misses. I know somebody say hit and miss. Jibs. My miss is what's his name? Raheem Sterling. I got that one so wrong.
Rap.
So wrong. I got that one so wrong. Raheem Sterling. That's one. Who else? Yeah, is that about it? I got Raheem Sterling wrong, and who else? I think that's about it. And yeah, Jorginho. I thought we were going to keep Jorginho, but they let him go.
You,
So,
you got a lot of people wrong. Go.
like who? Like
Most people use scouts, man. God,
like who? Give me an example. Give me an example.
Kani Chukwuemeka. You will not let us breathe. You will not let us breathe on top Kani Chukwuemeka.
Because you don't like him. No, because you don't like him. You don't like him. That's the difference. That's why it sounds like nails in your ear when I say Kani Chukwuemeka.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Just one answer, one word answer.
Ask me, my brother.
Would you start Kani Chukwuemeka in this current Chelsea team?
He has a chance. Absolutely.
I'm not saying he has a chance. Blue eyes. Let me tell you. Let me simplify the question. Let me simplify the question. You are the coach today. You are the coach today. Would you start Chukwuemeka?
Yes, I can start Kani Chukwuemeka over Enzo. Absolutely. Absolutely. What are you talking about?
He said he can't.
I will miss my mic. Did you hear that now?
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Blue eyes will start Chukwuemeka over Enzo.
Of course, I can exactly.
Every
no, he will have a chance to bench Enzo and even bench Kopama. And the reason why I want him to come back, right, is he's going to feel a little salty now that they sent him away. So him coming back, he's going to want to prove, and he's 21. He's going to want to prove why you guys are messing with the wrong fucking talent. He better have that kind of. Listen, he has a great agent. Do you know how much they got for him at Chelsea when he joined us from Aston Villa? Yeah. Like 100 and something grand. He was earning more than most of our senior players.
Yeah.
So the guy is in a good footballing position. My problem is ability and how he can shine the light on his ability. Can you shine if that guy is like young Yaya Toure? And now I might be exaggerating, but if he behaves himself, he will have that ability. He's tall, he's menacing, and you guys know he can run with the ball. Now, is he coming back? I'm not part. It's 50-50 for me. It's 50-50 for me. But if what's his name is serious, what do you call him? Maresca. I'll bring him back, man. Give him one more season. I'll bring him back. Give him one more season and see what happens. Besides, we have Champions League. We need rotation. We need and can he play Champions League? We didn't even play Champions League last year. Can he play Champions League over us? So he's fitter on the Champions League stage, ladies and gentlemen.
He's been there.
Sorry?
He's been there.
He's been there. Yes, he's been there. And he played big games. The game they got eliminated. What game was that again?
If you check what's the score, you can see you are literally repping Madueke and Chukwuemeka.
Yes, that's absolutely
terrible players. Two terrible players. Two terrible players.
Listen, you did not critique Nonso more than I did. Everybody knows how I critique Nonso.
It's true.
But I'm all about
a useless player.
I called him everything in this world. But my problem is I like the turnaround. Especially when we're building a team, we're building an infrastructure, a footballing infrastructure on the green grass. If you show me the turn and it's on the right track, hell yeah, you're my guy. Hell yeah! What are you talking about? You're my guy.
Just look at
there's no way you watch this corny and say tell me he's on the right track. It's not.
Oh, how many times? Let me ask you a question. How many Borussia Dortmund games did you watch last season?
And this is what I'm telling you. Blue eyes. Let me tell you. If Borussia Dortmund sign me today, I'll go to German league. I will cook more than Kani to go there.
No,
I haven't kicked the ball in 1 year.
No, you just say an iron in the chop for fuel. Come on, go crack.
I will cook more than Chukwuemeka.
No,
that's how terrible that league is.
No. Watch now. Listen, if we're not
2 years from now, we won't be talking about all these guys. Man, Kani Chukwuemeka, all these goddamn.
Listen. Listen. He's not coming back. But if he makes a mistake and comes back, there are certain people that shouldn't come back to this stream, and K is one of them. If
Good night.
for some reason, listen, if Kani Chukwuemeka come back to this team and bosses his way into the first 11, oh boy, if I catch you, K, K, stop, because this thing you're saying right now, Kani, the way you're casting Kani. I remember how you casted Nonso. Now Nonso is the main man on the team and international.
No, so it's only the main man because Chelsea are
There we go.
currently like.
What about
there's a
international?
big-
What about for
big
England?
hole.
What about for England? Why is he starting?
England don't have
Exactly.
Let me tell you,
Exactly.
England don't have any. Have you watched England play?
Absolutely, all the time.
Very terrible team. Very horrible watch.
How are they horrible? We go.
Horrible watch.
They went to Euro finals and semi-finals back to
Correct.
back.
This college was not so part of the team that went to Euro final.
But they are
No.
looking.
That's even better for him.
Yeah, that's better.
He's
He
got
has a
in
good
there.
record. Yes.
World renowned coach is picking him. I don't know
Yes.
why.
And
but
Thomas Tuchel never coached this guy in Chelsea. This is
Never.
the first time. Yes, the first time Thomas Tuchel looked at
Never.
the guy. So let's calm down with Nonso.
Okay.
Blue Eyes, we need to stop asking
Blue
the
Eyes.
question why.
Blue Eyes.
But
Yes.
why do?
We will have this discussion.
Talk to me.
If this guy can actually hold his place for the World Cup,
Who
then
Nonso?
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
let's-
sure. No, that,
let's-
I'm with you on that. Absolutely.
Actually, yeah.
let's
work on that. If
I
Noni-
don't.
I
If
agree.
Noni holds his place, Kay, would you
If
apologize?
he holds
Would
his
you
place,
apologize? Would you apologize?
if he holds his place
This one go
for,
hard.
for,
K.
for that World Cup team,
This
you
one
know
go hard.
what?
K.
I will hold my hand up and be like, you know what? I'm wrong on this guy. But
Exactly.
let me tell you right now,
K, this one hard.
I'm never wrong.
This one hard. You K.
let me repeat that. I'm never wrong. It's not
This one
possible.
hard. You. This one hard. You will be small.
This guy will not even make. We will not make the squad. Watch.
All right. We'll watch and see. We'll watch and see. And
Well, yeah,
on
I
top
like
of that,
this.
if
I like
Kani is on the team list, even if it's on the bench, even if it's on the bench, okay,
You know what? If Kani is on the team list,
yes.
if
What
Kani
is-
come, I would not come on this trip for 1 year. I would just come and be like, you know what? I will apologize and I will say I'm logging off. I'm not gonna come on this stream
Good.
for 1 year.
Good.
Because that means I don't know anything that I'm talking about and I shouldn't be talking about anything.
No,
So you better-
just got
you
it
better
wrong,
prepare.
bro.
Better prepare.
So-
Prepare to show up because Kani is coming back to the team. Now I'm making a proclamation. Kani is going to have a chance in this team. He's going to do preseason.
Blue eyes.
Yes.
Okay. Now I've said my. If these two,
Yeah.
for some reason, I'm right, and these two don't even make it.
Yeah.
Every time I come on this stream after them, anything I say, you'll be
boss.
saying yes, boss. Yes, boss. You just say yes, boss. Do you
Okay,
agree?
good. And if I agree, and if for some weird reason, Nonso plays World Cup, and what's his name, and Kani is on the team list, just do us a favor. Don't show up for 6 months. That's all.
I already said it. I already said it.
We're on
That's
the same
it.
track. Good.
That's it.
Good.
I would not come on here for
So
6 months. I will not come.
beginning of this season, if Kani is on the bench, you lost. Then we wait for World Cup. We wait for World Cup, which is next year, right? And if it starts, you lost again, right? Okay, good, man. Because the way they kind of hate those, not hate, but the kind of criticism that they are getting is crazy, man. We know
those two brothers
yes.
are terrible. Terrible watch.
No.
Terrible player. Terrible players.
Please let's get your avatar full on the screen if you can. Nana, so that everybody will shut up. Him and
You see, it's so convenient. It's so
I know.
convenient.
So
It's
convenient,
so
man.
convenient. It's a shame Abdullahi's not here. It's
To
a
get
real
it,
shame.
get it big, man. So that we can see the boys that are coming back next season. See my guys. Man. How can you be
Listen,
6
if Kani and Madueke makes the team for England,
Oh no, if
You know what?
you see, by the
You
way,
know
so there's
what?
a chance. If Connie actually does it,
No,
yo,
Kanye is coming. Kanye is playing for Eagles now. He already, I think he submitted his papers already.
no,
Kanye. No,
what
Kanye is.
about Tosin? What about Tosin?
Yeah, Kanye, Tosin applied earlier before Kanye. Kanye applied with what's his name? There's somebody else that he's coming in with. Another. Who is he again? I'll remember. There's two of them. I think Kanye is still going through paperwork shit.
Oh, wait, Blue Eyes, one more thing before I go. Are
yeah.
you excited to see Jorginho against this midfield? Actually, it won't be the same midfield.
When is this game? When is that game?
Friday.
Friday.
Are you serious? I'm watching that game. I'm watching that game.
Philadelphia.
Jorge is my guy for life, man. Jorge is my guy for life. Jorge that understands he's lazy. Jorge understands that he's not strong, but he uses it to his advantage. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I always talk about Enzo. The same traits. Lazy, can be bullied around. I don't know if he can be bullied like Jorginho, but yes, I'm excited to see Jorge, man. Yes, I am.
All right, cool, guys.
Ladies
I'm
and
gonna head
gentlemen,
off. I'd lie. I'm
K,
sorry.
enjoy, man. Get ready to not show up again, K.
Yeah.
I'm ready. All right, guys.
Good. All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. Cheers. Have a good one.
Thank you guys for watching on.
Hey, comments, my people, Jibs, Tao, vote with your feet. Have a great week and great weekend. Cheers.
Yeah, take
All
care,
right.
guys.
Take care, guys.
Take care. Take care. Now I'm still on the stream. Yeah. Tao, you better watch your back, bro. You better watch your back. Yeah, that's a threat, nigga. You better watch your back. Seriously. Anyways, take care, guys. Take care. No threats on YouTube, so take care.
I'm sorry, Umbo. Apologies, guys. I was attending to my wife and my daughter. That's why. Peace out, my people. Peace out.